Huh, I got one more milestone message off of it Torchierison's giftee. Well, I showed a couple of V-Fleet talents, Lucy04 and Josie62, your face character review, and they seem interested in collabing for a V-Fleet character review stream.
Hi things! I'm back! Hello! I don't know why it feels like it's 10 p.m. It's not. Might be because it's dark outside, but it does. Hi, early Lily. Lily's gonna be early from now on. This is the new schedule. Hi, I'm doing alright, I'm doing alright. Yeah, I'm doing good. Believe it or not, I talked to my neighbors. I actually did the adult thing and I went to speak to them. Forever ever. Streams are gonna be happening from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. CT from now on. Hi! Hi, thanks so much for the sub, Sagittarius. That sounds really interesting. Maybe if they reach out, I'll be down to do a collab, for sure. Or hopefully they weren't dicks about it. No, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Were they old crocodiles? No, it was actually like a really nice lady about my mom's age, and the first thing she did was apologize. We both basically said sorry to each other. Apparently, I'd been driving that poor woman nuts all summer, but she didn't know it was me. She thought it was people outside or a vacation rental, because usually in the summer, a lot of people rent houses or apartments here, so they can dick around during the holidays, and she assumed it was gonna stop come winter. And she didn't know it was us until, like, last week. Of course she apologized. Guys, people aren't out there to yell at you or be mean for no reason. So she thought it was foreigners. Wait, she took it the whole summer? Yeah, she fucking tanked it the entire summer and I felt so bad. I felt terrible. I told her, oh my god, you should have said something sooner. And she was like, no, you don't understand. I didn't know it was you.
And before angry old Biddy throws another hissy fit,
she was completely justified to be pissed,
to help vote her off the island. The internet tribe has spoken.
Thank you,
Smiley
internet
cat face
tribe.
Emoji.
Thank you for the super chat. But believe it or not, she was completely justified in her anger. Wait, how did she put it for that long? She assumed it was vacationers. She assumed it was foreigners. She could not, for the life of her, find where the noise was coming from, because we're up on the roof, and I think that my office is very close to her bedroom, and she sleeps with her windows open, so of course she heard a lot of stuff. And of course, I did not stream at a reasonable hour at all. And the only reason I didn't stream at a reasonable hour was because I thought to myself, nah, I'm on the roof, no one's gonna hear me, it's fine. Nope, turns out that my neighbors can hear me. I don't know if they have like a bedroom up on the roof or what. I don't think so. They have an add-on, because most people here have add-ons on the roof. My office is an add-on, for example. But like, they could hear me, and she had no fucking clue where the noise was coming from. Guys, when I tell you that I felt incredibly guilty, like, I said sorry. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, when my husband told me, I went pale.
Wait a minute. People acting like actual adults and solving the issue.
Yeah.
As a call center worker, this is weird lol.
We came to an agreement that the loud noises will stop at 10 p.m. and I think that's more than reasonable. Thank you for the super. Yeah, I did, yeah. So we basically hashed it out and she apologized and we said, no, like, you justified a crash out, honestly, valid. And we told her that from now on, we're gonna be working on streams from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. I couldn't exactly explain what a stream was because she's like an older and a boomer, but I basically told her it was a sort of radio show. And I told her, since now that I know that they're there and they can hear me, I will make sure to basically not be rowdy past 10 p.m. So I'm sorry to say that the Game Awards this year are going to have to be done maybe the next day. Or maybe after I soundproof this place. Because believe it or not, I'm actually looking into fully soundproofing this office. I found a few people who can do it. Might be a bit hefty on the wallet, but it's an investment. I don't give a shit. I will do it if need be. I just have to sort out some issues with the office first because we have a leak up here, so I have to fix that. But yeah, we came to an agreement. She's a very, very nice lady who lives like next door, but in another building. I'm gonna fucking bake her something and take it as an apology because she fucking put up with my shit all summer. All summer. And she didn't know it was me. If you need help on the front, I'll let them know immediately. Oh, don't worry about it. I can handle it, no problem. That's why I have, guys, I don't usually, like, use a ton. I don't spend a ton. I'm not a big spender, so... I will probably be able to take care of this no problem. But the fact that she tanked my bullshit all summer, you guys, I felt so bad. I felt so bad. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And she was like, no, I mean, don't feel bad. We didn't know what it was. And now that I found out, I'm glad that you, like, they were really surprised. They were expecting us to be angry. But here's the thing about me and Hubby. Hubby is, you will never find a more reasonable person. And I hate upsetting people. So between the two of us, we're adults. And we know for a fact that getting along with your neighbors is a godsend, okay? You don't want bad neighbor experiences, chat. You really don't. She tanks so many Silent Hill screams, absolute legend. You know, no, I felt so guilty. I felt so bad. But yeah. So the issue wasn't the amount of noise I was making, it was when I was doing it. And I talked it out. I called the cops myself. I asked them, hey, what's the sound limits? What's the curfew? And it's more or less agreed upon that after 10 p.m. you shouldn't be too noisy. So in like knowing that and calling some soundproofing, which I can hopefully get done before the winter is over, I think with changing the schedule of the streams and actually getting this place properly soundproofed, we should be fine. Bro's crazy. Imagine listening to Lily noises and not knowing the source. Her husband thought it was a dog. Her husband was like, maybe it's just a really yippy dog, because like I'm speaking in English and it's muffled. A dog? Yeah, I was like, well, I can't exactly fault him for thinking that I am pretty yippy. Yeah, he literally thought it was like a very noisy dog, and the wife was like, no, it's a person. I just can't prove it. The poor wife was doing the Dexter meme all summer. It sounds weird to me as an American to hear a peaceful solution. You would be surprised with how polite people are over here in Europe. Even Spanish people. Like, they're loud and they're rowdy, but they're actually super nice. I take it she doesn't speak English? No, she's Spanish as fuck.
Lily, I am proud of you two for being adults and talking it out responsibility.
Oh, of course. Like, if I can give you guys mommy Lily for a moment, let me tell you something, Chimdren. If I can give you a piece of advice as like an actual responsible adult, never assume malice outright. Always assume that if someone's crashing out, there is a reason for it, and always assume that once people cool down, the best thing you can do is apologize, because people respond so well to apologies. I apologized to her, she apologized to me, we hashed it out, we came to an agreement. I'm gonna make sure that this office space is basically gonna become a bona fide studio that's properly soundproofed, and that I can work out of without bothering my neighbors.
You are officially an eldritch creature.
Yeah, baby.
Your presence drove someone insane with your presence.
I know. I'm so, yeah. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, actually.
This is what happens when you talk things out like adults. A nice and peaceful resolution.
I was literally shocked to hear that she had been tanking me all summer. I thought they were out for the summer because a lot of people here do that. They have like houses in the countryside, and when it gets too hot, they go up into the mountains. But no, all summer, baby. All summer. I will say that at least from the customer service perspective in America, there's nothing in American culture where apology just empowers an angry person.
Good morning to you here in
Not
Cali.
here.
Pink thing.
Hi!
Honestly, you streaming at 10 a.m. here is much more ideal for me emo. In other words, breakfast with the pink thing, let's go.
Oh, yay! Get pancakes with pink sauce or something. Thanks so much for the super.
No Island Fight Club.
No.
Winking face emoji.
I'm not gonna fight middle-aged women. That's so not my speed. And also, I've been there. I've had neighbors that don't let me sleep before, and it feels like absolute garbage, which is why I could empathize with the crash out. Like, honestly, I was like, honestly valid. It becomes, oh, so we were wrong. Okay, now give me free money / stuff. No, not here. That is different. That is customer service. Over here, it's just two neighbors talking it out. I was wondering why you were streaming early today. I'm gonna be streaming early from now on because I don't want to annoy the shit out of my neighbors the way that I apparently have been all summer. That's part of the reason why I moved out here is because the office being on the roof made it like a great place to stream without bothering people. But now that I know that my neighbors sleep with their windows open, we don't need to start a bail fund for you. Oh, I would never go to jail over that. No, never. And, like, she was like, I'm so sorry for threatening to call the police on you. And I was like, no, you're fine. And fun fact, hubby actually called them himself to ask questions because the more information we had, the better. And it turns out that, like, it's widely, like, known here that past 10 p.m. you should not be too noisy. But, like, they only really get mad at you for shit like parties. It must be hot over there if they have to sleep with their windows open. No, she told me they just like it. Like, in cases like mine, the only thing that would have happened was that the police would have told my neighbor to close her window, and that's it. But I feel bad because she's been tanking my shit all summer. Thankfully, though, we were able to, like, you know, resolve it like adults. Like, I could technically still stream late, but I don't want neighbor wars. I don't want to be a pain in the ass. It's good to get along with your neighbors, believe me. And over here in Europe, people have a bigger sense of community because we don't have suburbs here, exactly. So people live closer together. So people really get to know their neighbors and their shopkeepers and shit. So if I can get along with my neighbors, I'll be happy. That's crazy. Imagine tanking Lily all summer. She thought she was going insane! She literally told me, I thought I was losing it. I couldn't tell where the nose was coming from, and I was like, oh. I blame Silent Hill, though, because I was being extra loud in Silent Hill. Extra fucking loud.
Take this money and use it to soothe the horror of having to speak to people in person.
Thank you. I was so nervous. Thanks so much for the dono. That's so sweet. I was really nervous, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's easy to talk to people if you just, like, say sorry and are earnest. I bet she'll somehow end up watching your streams. Very unlikely. I don't think she speaks English. Yeah, she basically had a moment of, she's in the walls! She's in the walls! Ah! Yeah, I feel really bad because she had no idea, but now she knows, and I've changed my schedule, and I'm gonna make sure that, like, this office is as soundproofed as humanly possible. I think we should be able to do it, even if it's kind of like a rush job. I felt nervous for you. Yeah, I was nervous all day, but so was my neighbor. She says she was feeling awful all day because she yelled at us. I can watch it without messing up my sleep schedule now. These should be way more EU friendly, by the way. Clayton, thanks so much for the membership. I'm glad it all worked out, but now it's gonna get difficult to watch you because of work. I prefer to watch you live, not about. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And again, if it was up to me, I would still be streaming at 8 o'clock in the morning. But I don't want to be a cunt. I would like to be a good neighbor. I feel you, I hate confrontation. That wasn't confrontation, it was de-escalation. Alien cat fiend driving a person insane. What a story / payoff. I mean, we resolved it really quickly. Lily, I had a job interview yesterday. Oh, good, I hope you get it. It's nice that you and your neighbors work things out. I think it's the mature adult thing to do. Yeah, I told her. She apologized to me and I was like, no, valid crash out, valid. I've been there.
Maybe you can make them cookies or fudge or whatever at Christmas to smooth things over. In my experience, free dessert makes it hard to stay mad.
Oh, I was either gonna make a lemon cake or make some toffee. I haven't made it in years, but I make some really, really nice toffee. I just need a candy thermometer.
Just checking, but have you seen the trailer for the new content coming to Animal Crossing New Horizons yet?
No, not yet. Oh, thanks so much for the bits, and thanks so much for the super chat over on YouTube.
Oh, great pink thing of the walls. What is your wisdom?
Don't play Silent Hill 2 after 11 p.m. Thanks so much for the super. Make them a pink cookie. No, we're not. That hurt my stomach. Why would I do that to them? Does she have any food allergies? Not that I'm aware, but look, you can never go wrong with the lemon cake. I'm just gonna have to, like, evoke my 1950s housewife self and make something.
Don't make the pink necromorph cookie for her.
I don't want her to get food poisoning. I hurt my stomach with that stupid cookie. But, like, I literally told her, like, oh my god, if you need anything, we're always up here. Just, like, holler over the wall and I can just pop on over and be like, hello. How did she look? Or was she cool or super normie? Super normie. Super normie, but she was nice. You've heard of HOAs, right? The situation where neighbors are actually trying to fuck you over. Yeah, I know about homeowners associations are. We don't exactly have HOAs here. We have like a community management. Like there's like companies that manage the buildings, and usually you just like pay all of your utilities through there and stuff. But she is a part of the same community that I am, so I figured it's best to stay on my neighbor's good side. Hi! I'm also gonna try and tone down the screaming if I'm playing shit like Silent Hill.
Throw
Until we
cakes
get
at
this
that
place
poor
soundproofed.
woman until the tinnitus you probably gave her fades.
I feel so bad. Thanks so much for the donut. Like, once I fucking soundproof this place, I'll feel a little bit more at ease, but I'm gonna try and, like, be chill about it. Your artwork, even the most safe one, would make her confused and scared. I mean, she's never gonna see my art. No, they only know about the streaming because I'm loud. Wait, you're still continuing Silent Hill? Yeah, I might have to stream that one a little bit earlier, or not, but I'm just gonna try and, like, instead of scream, just, like, muffle it. I don't know, bite my shoulder or something. But she said she had no issue with us streaming so long as we stop by 10. And by law, I am allowed to be noisy up until 10 p.m., so it should be fine. Ball gag? I can't talk with a ball gag, and I don't have one. Yet. You're saying you don't loudly scream when drawing porn? No! Like, sometimes there's, like, heated arguments about some random shit we're fucking listening to on the internet between me and hubby, but never screaming. Yeah, what? To the throne. I mean, if someone adds that to the throne, you're saving me an Amazon purchase. Go for it. A lot of the stuff that you guys have been sending me shipping, I'm so excited. I'm actually gonna make a whole dead-ass stream to open up stuff that you guys have sent me. So thank you. I need to integrate the Nightbot for it, so I can actually put, like, exclamation point throne if anybody wants to go check it out. I do have a lot of bullshit on my wish list, but surprise gifts are on, so yay. So you have no idea how much strength it's taking for me to not laugh in the middle of the room with all my family around over your neighbors thinking that you were a shrieking dog. I don't blame them, though. Because, like, here's the thing. This office might not be fully soundproof, but if you're, like, a fucking floor down and all you hear is, like, muffled screaming, yeah, you'd be kind of, like, you know, pressed to think it's a creature. Look at the bright side. You're officially a streamer now because you got noise complaints. Oh, yeah. The funny thing is I was expecting the noise complaints at my grandparents' house, but that thing is made out of fucking stone. It was made in the 60s. But you are a creature. Yeah. I tried biting into a pillow to muffle the screams. I'm just gonna bring a plushie with me while I'm playing Silent Hill, and I'll bite into it. If I feel like I need to screech. You have that giant gummy worm in there too? No, I don't think the giant gummy worm is in there. But there's a ton of stuff on there. If anybody wants to check out Throne for any reasons, because, like, I think it's unhinged. I'm gonna make a stream with it probably. And Puppy's gonna be there because someone sent her a toy. Sad Cat, thanks so much for joining the channel. I don't know why channel membership alerts are not playing, but thank you. Oh, wait, I know exactly why. There you go, I bought you one half one. No! Can I show the ball gag on Twitch or am I gonna get in trouble? I got her a dinosaur. Yes, thank you, I saw! I wanted to send you guys thank you notes immediately, but I would spoil the surprise gifts if I did.
Merchandise idea, Necromorph gag ball.
Ooh, thanks so much for the super chat. So I guess I'm gonna be thanking you guys personally on stream, because if I try and send thank you notes, they spoil the surprise gifts. Are you gonna resume the Marvel Rivals costume review? Tomorrow.
I'll get my order sorted later then. The mug got cancelled because they couldn't send it, apparently.
I know! I got so sad, but thank you. Like, honestly, thought that counts. That's super sweet. Remember, it's No Noise November. Mm-hmm. Sending happened to me. Yeah, sometimes when stuff can't send, I have it so it refunds you guys. For some reason, some items just do not ship out. I think it's because I'm in Spain, but are you gonna talk about Pokemon cuisine? What? Not exactly. We'll get there. Hi. I'm gonna try making, like I was watching the ZNA playthrough, I'm gonna make the curry croissant. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be disgusting. I can't wait.
So no TGA this year?
Probably not. If I manage to soundproof the office, maybe, but I might have to watch it the next day. Or maybe yes, one day won't kill anyone. I'll just have to really be mindful of the volume.
Inbox.
Oh shit, thanks so much for the super chat. Oh no, not the curry croissant. I'm doing it! I'm doing it! I saw it and I was like, oh, that's vile, let's make it. I make a mean Japanese curry, so I think I could probably make a really nice curry croissant. I actually just thought Tanya put the rice like a pyramid. I think that she tried to make Lumio's tower, but that's what I'm gonna do. Rice, and then curry, and then croissant. Do not. Why not? I want to learn how to make Japanese curry. I can teach you guys. It's super easy. That's what that stream is going to do. It's just going to teach you guys how to make curry and how to make an abomination out of it. Lily, are you going to finish that? Before you stream something like the VGAs, talk to your neighbor and test the improved soundproofing to make sure it's up to snuff. I mean, yeah, I might have to let her know, like, hey, there's an event tonight that's gonna run kind of late, so please close your windows. Huh? What? The curry from Pokemon ZNA? Yeah, it's like Japanese curry and and croissants. Would you make the croissants too? No, I've never made croissants before, and it's a 3-day experience, and I'm not gonna fucking risk that. Maybe someday I will, but right now I don't feel confident in my baking level to be able to actually make something like a croissant. I don't have enough. I don't have the right equipment for it. Fully, that food is cursed. It looks yummy though. What's your favorite rice since we're talking about curry? I like Japanese short grain, honestly. If you put a carrot in it, it's umamusume food. Yeah.
You aren't improving British food, you're just making French food worse. Naveen, true Frenchman.
I like Naveen. I think he's funny. Thanks so much for the super chat. But Costco croissants, though. We don't have Costco's here. Winter's a good time to try, Lily. They're less worrying about the butter layers melting compared to summer. True. But, like, no, I don't think I have time to make croissants from scratch. Is it true Japanese curry is mild compared to Indian curry? Yes. Much more mild.
Yeasted dough as well with croissants.
Oh, there's
Lily
yeast in
has
that
to
one? I
train
thought it was
making
just like a
regular
normal
bread
ass dough.
first.
Yeah, I think I'd have to try making a loaf of bread before I attempt the croissant. Chokupan! Are you playing Legends on your own time? I haven't gotten it yet, no. I'm watching a YouTube Let's Play. The other reason I want to make the croissant curry is for rage bait. So Marvel reaction got postponed for now. Yeah, we're gonna do it tomorrow. I'm sorry to fuck with the schedule, but like, I genuinely don't want to inconvenience my neighbors. Lily, you should consider making a cookbook. I'm not that stellar of a cook that I would want to make a cookbook. But if cooking videos perform well, we can stream more cooking stuff. Once I finish my Final Fantasy XIV cooking challenge, then I'll make a cookbook. No Costco. No, in Mexico I did try them, though. Where are you in the Let's Play? Dude, still in the tutorial. You're planning on opening up games from users on Throne? Yep! Since a lot of people have sent me stuff, I figured it would be more fun if I opened them on stream, so I could, like, actually react to them. And, just have a good time with it. And see if you send stuff for Puppy, Puppy will be there. Your cooking skills mean nothing for a cookbook. We just want to see what horrific creations you make. Dude, like, I'm not that bad of a cook either, though. I would make so much more leavened bread than pastries if I had a stand mixer. It's such an arm workout otherwise. That's the main reason. I need to actually buy a stand mixer here. I don't have one yet. I have a hand mixer that has like a dough hook, so I can use that for now. But someday I might get a stand mixer because I like to bake. We can always send you cookbooks to learn how to cook, Lily. I love cookbooks, actually. There are 2 things that if you send me, I will love you forever. 1, novelty mugs. That's one of my favorite things. I collect them like a dragon. 2, cookbooks. Yeah. What's Spanish curry like? There really isn't Spanish curry. Like lentejas. Cocido. Hi. I mean, I know it's early, but this is gonna be the new normal from now on. Streaming schedule has changed. Also, I noticed something else. If I stream at this hour, I can actually raid people at the end of streams, because, like, no one is on when I'm done streaming, usually. What about pozole? Pozole is Mexican! Also, the Mexican version of curry is mole. Thanks so much for the follow, by the way. Yeah, pozole is Mexican, and it's also not curry-like at all. It's a soup. It would be hilarious if the creature shows up on the throne opening stream. She Oliver gives dismiss all of them like a diva. No, she likes things. She likes toys. Although, that dinosaur that you guys got me, Hubby might steal that one for himself. Because he's like, no plushies.
Lily isn't a poison chef, chat. She needs experience baking, like bread and decorating cakes.
You're absolutely right. I'm a great cook. I am just not good at baking and decorating things. Oh yeah, Lily, did you see the musuosi that got commissioned? No. Hold on. Where'd you put it? Oh, that's so cute. Hold on. Let me show chat. Yay, I can watch my stream. Yeah, I'm expecting the EU viewers will actually appreciate this change quite a bit. Look at this. A little Polytoad with a little baby shamisen. Isn't it cute? Just to show that you guys can make, like, so long as you follow, like, the base design, you can make a musu in, like, any fucking shape and size you want. Would you cook while using your maid outfit? Yes, I'm actually getting a new one.
Hey Lily, have you seen the Chun-Li trailer for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves? Her interactions with Mai are amazing.
I actually haven't. I didn't know that they were doing that. Thanks so much for the super. We can actually watch it since we're just gonna be chatting shit today.
But what if we buy things for hubby on Throne?
You can buy him
Picky
stuff
set.
too. He loves graphic tees. He has really broad shoulders. Get him a size large. Hubby enjoys graphic tees and dinosaurs. Yeah, I want to see the Fatal Fury one before we, like, get into, like, doing silly segments today.
Lily, choose real quick, brown, green, or orange.
Green. And your size? I'm a medium on most sites, but sometimes I skew large if the sizing of the store is small. I'm gonna get him a chicken tendy shirt. Oh, he would love that. All right, let's see it. Ooh! 2 Chun-Lis. That's better than 1 Chun-Li. That's so cute. Oh, mama. Oh, dude, boobs.
Lily, my mom wants to visit Spain. Is there any advice on how to convince her that Spanish food and Mexican food are not the same?
Spanish food is very savory, but not at all spicy. And in Mexico, we put spice in everything. Even bread, don't do it. Thanks so much for the super. Honestly, Spanish food, you're gonna have a really great time. It's nice, it's savory, it's chill. Mexican food, Bring some Pepto-Bismol and pray, because the spice level is not to be fucked with. If you're not trained, you're gonna end up in the bathroom your entire trip. You're welcome. You can do that. Apparently, she can also boob. We call it La Maldición de Montezuma. It's kind of like, bally, sickness, like bally tummy or whatever. Like, if you can't handle spice and you put a ton of spice into your system at once, yeah, you're not gonna have a good time. You're gonna end up in the bathroom for approximately 5 hours, and it's not gonna be fun. So tread carefully, build up that tolerance. Hi! Oh, Montezuma's revenge. Yeah, la venganza de Montezuma. Oh, dude, ass. Dude, what is this animation? This is beautiful. Art style is goated as well. Ladies. Do you guys think that this is for the viewers, or are they actually producing fire?
Fun fact, you can say Yumero to a Japanese and a Mexican and it would make total sense to both.
Actually, yeah, it would. You're completely right. Thanks so much for the super. Do you think that this is actually producing fire? This is no fire or energy. This is just for the viewer.
Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
It's just big kabooms. They're called boobs. That's awesome. There's another trailer. City of Wolves. Okay. I think I see it. Is it this one?
Since the fall of Geese Howard,
Geese!
the city of Southtown has never been the same.
Wait, someone's name is Geese? Oh, this isn't a trailer. This is like an ending. Yes, Goose. This is the story mode footage. Yeah. Where's the trailer? Geese is the final boss of Fatal Fury. I would be a final boss if my name was Geese. How do I look for the trailer things? Thanks so much for the follow! Hi! His theme is called Soy Sauce for Geese, for fuck's sake. Step aside, Lily God. It's time for the era of Lily Geese. Give me Lily Geese! Just type into YouTube Chun-Li Fatal Fury. And it should be at the top one. Okay. I did, though. Oh, you mean this one? Oh, 3D.
Aw, what's wrong? Did I scare you?
Hardly. Now make like a ninja and disappear.
Those scare me. Those are formidable.
Are you ready to find out who the true Queen of Fighters is?
Sure. Try not to cry when they give me the crown.
Jesus, thunder thighs. Press them together. Press them together. Chun-Li, those thighs, that looks ridiculous. I'm sorry. They did not nail her anatomy in Fatal Fury. It looks weird in Fatal Fury. It looks like Squidward after he eats like 1,000 Krabby Patties. Every day for Chun-Li is leg day. Eh, baby. Oh my god, Lily. What? Hold on. Hold on. Does it not look like... They've always been like that. No, it looks better in Street Fighter. Holy proportions. Now here it is. This is Chun-Li's fucking thunder thighs. This is what Chun-Li looks like in Fatal Fury. Yeah, we see it? Yeah, we see it. Yeah? We see it. Lily, no. Lily, yes! Lily, what? Okay. Keep watching the trailer. If you guys don't press those boobs together, I will cry. Dude, no, come on. That looks stupid. That looks like a bad, fucking, BBL. We injected the fat straight into the ass. I knew they were gonna do it. They just fucking, I need to see that squish in slow motion. Yeah! This is how you know that you're friends with a girl, ladies. When you go up to a woman and you press your doobies together and they jiggle, friendship unlocked. Besties! They got DA artists working on this. They have to.
Fun fact, that same pose you see of Chun-Li's and Mai's twins touching is a reference to a famous artwork from the Capcom vs SNK games.
I like that they decided to animate it and they didn't give a shit. They will totally fuck when they're bored. Yeah!
Ready? Then show me.
Like, she looks fine now, but, like, in the animation they did, her thighs were way too big. I don't know what changed, if it was just, like, the rendered cutscene or what.
It could be worse. She could have been in Mortal Kombat.
Her thighs would have exploded in Mortal Kombat, though. Thanks so much for the super. Oh! Yeah, the angle was probably not very flattering for her, I think. It's still kind of ridiculous, though. Oh, you gave me a white highlight so I can see it properly. Ooh, holy Marvel proportions, Batman. Honestly, from this angle, it looks like those hentais that make the head teeny tiny. It looks really good in Street Fighter 6. I don't know what happened with Fatal Fury. Christ. Ugh. Yeah, frame by frame? Looking at it frame by frame? Damn, okay. Yeah. You look like this in a 2D, old 2D games. Like, yeah, keyword, old. Like, she looks gorgeous in action, though.
Some real kung fu. I'm ready whenever you're ready.
Delete
Just
it.
say the word and we can hit the bricks.
Oh, that's the classic outfit. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Mama.
Fatal Fury. City of the Wolves.
Hi, I'm doing good, thank you. This is how Mai canonically sees Chun-Li, with fat thunder thighs. Yeah. Her thighs are thicker than her. When your thighs are thicker than your torso, we have some proportion issues. Justin Wong was so upset by this announcement because it reminded him of the Chun-Li versus Ken Perry moment, and he still haunts him to this day. Oh.
Chun's thighs are perfect, with fine cheeks also.
I think that they made them look really nice in Street Fighter 6 because they're super well-defined muscle-wise, but she's lacking a little bit of definition in Fatal Fury, so they just look like thunder thighs. This went from Pokemon to Fatal Fury. Oh, we'll get to the Pokemon segment in a bit. Like, just give me 10 more minutes to chat shit and we can look at some Pokemons. Is it because Fatal Fury has more realistic proportions? No. In what universe was any of that what you saw on screen realistic? No, they don't. They really don't. Fatal Fury is more cartoony and Street Fighter is more realistic. Yeah, Street Fighter had slightly more realistic proportions. Just, I think that the thing that Street Fighter had was much better muscle definition. Realistic in a Pixar Mom universe. Yep!
I think the fact that she's wearing baby blue pants is making her thighs look even bigger.
It actually is, Koroshiori, black or dark colors will slim you down. If you are wearing really light colored pants, it will make your fucking thighs look gigantic. Fun, thanks so much for the super chat. Yeah, because when she was wearing the darker tights in the OG outfit she had, her legs look slimmer. Sometimes it's an optical illusion. Okay, but they totally buffed up her thighs. Those SNK games get horny as fuck. Yeah, apparently. Well, you've never seen a woman who just looks normal until it gets to her waist where the hips belong to someone like twice her size. I've seen some, but I think that most of those women are like surgically enhanced. Or if in Instagram, Photoshop. Let me just see, because I'm pretty sure that the reason why she doesn't look quite as ridiculous in Street Fighter 6 is because of the muscle definition. Like, she still has huge hips, mind you. Gigantic. Super cute. Like, they're still huge, mind you. Okay, no, it looks kind of the same. Okay, no. It does look really, really similar. I guess I never noticed it while I was playing because I was too busy trying to get her to not kick the shit out of me. The waist is thinner than the thighs. That's still... Okay, no, that's still... Like, it takes all kinds, and we love the horny, but we have to admit it looks a little bit ridiculous. But from different perspectives, yeah, they don't look that big. It's just full profile, it looks really, really silly.
Fun fact, Maya's not even the most stacked girl in SNK. That honor belongs Sharmi and in hell.
Ooh, thanks so much for the super. Like, that they don't look bad, and you can see the muscle definition really nicely, but then when she, like, bends her knee, it's like, oh, God! Like, don't bend it. Them skull-crushing thighs. I would be afraid to put my head there.
Lily, look up Chun-Li in SF4. Her thighs have been as thick before.
No, I believe that. I was never saying that they weren't. I completely believe that. Thanks so much for the super. Look at mother! Gorgeous. Absolutely stunning, though. God, I love her face. Monster thighs, big. Fat ass. She objectively looks ridiculous. A little bit. Yeah,
Sent you 2 short videos. One is of Chun-Li talking about her thighs in SF6. The other is an iconic tournament moment with Chun-Li. For the content.
Maybe I'll catch them later, I'll wait, because it's almost time to start the other segment. She would crack your head like a grape by accident. Yeah, you should not put your head there. Not to say that some people don't have thighs like Chun-Li, like most of the time they don't have a perfect top up. That's the thing, right? So you can have thighs like Chun-Li, but usually you're not that skinny up top. Usually you're not that skinny up top. Like, that's the thing. That's why it looks weird, because usually your body parts are proportional. Her thighs don't look as weird compared to all the stuff like Luke's Popeye muscles. Oh, yeah, everyone... Here's the thing, right? This isn't me calling out Chun-Li specifically. Everyone in Street Fighter 6 has incredibly weird anatomy. Everybody does. Like, Luke has Popeye arms. And, like, Aki has, like, weirdly flexible toes and shit. Like... But they look okay from really extreme dynamic angles, which I think is the point. I honestly don't think that's hot anymore. It feels weird. Zangief is great, Meat Mountain. Yeah, exactly. Every character in Street Fighter looks ridiculous.
You think maybe they gave the designers hyper art of Chun-Li instead of a ref sheet and just nobody noticed?
Nope. Could have happened, but nope. I think that they just gave her, like, the old references. But to be fair, guys, when it comes to, like, fucking fighting game characters, they usually have, like, a focus on certain body parts and stuff. So while I do think that the proportions are really ridiculous, I can't exactly harp on about them because part of the thing that makes fighting games so fun is, like, just picking based off the character's design and going from there. And Chun-Li's thing has been, like, her legs since for fucking ever. So her having, like, really big thighs, as silly as it looks, it is a part of the design for the character and always has been. Like, Street Fighter 4 was famous for, like, giant hands and feet. So sometimes they're just, like, stylistic choices that kind of stand the test of time. Chun-Li is the leg woman of fighting games. Yeah, exactly. Hi! Yeah, issues have been resolved. We talked it out. I'm gonna stream earlier from now on. Arc System Works isn't quite as much of a focus. Yeah, but then they do shit like the Jacko pose. The giant hands are a gameplay thing, so you can see them more easily in combat. Yeah, exactly. It's stylistic choices that have to do with gameplay most of the time.
Yes, finally someone mentioned
Manon
it.
has duck
Chun's
feet.
thighs, Luke's forearms, Manon's huge feet, Aki's weird shoulders.
Yeah, stuff like that. For example, if you've played Skullgirls ever, in some attacks, certain characters' arms or limbs get much bigger for a frame or two, and then they go back to normal. It's a gameplay thing, I think. Thanks so much for the super chat. Yudi's feet are just not there for the fetish, just a part of it. Yeah, every character in Street Fighter has something cartoony. Been waiting watching all your videos for the past couple of days after discovering you, so it's nice to check out a stream. Thank you. But yeah, okay, like I'm about ready to start the segment. So we're gonna look at some memery first. I thought morphing characters' limbs was completely normal in 3D animation. It is. It's only for like a second. Hi, wow, you're streaming early. This is gonna be the new stream time from now on because I got noise complaints from neighbors, which honestly justified. I streamed at ass o'clock in the morning. Okay, so the reason I want to make this segment is because I've been coming across some very specific Pokemon memes, and I want to show some of them to you. Because it gave me an idea, right? So little meme time before we get into the segment. We're gonna have discussions, chat. This is gonna involve objectively terrible food takes. So I went into memes like this. Professor Elm when you pick Chikorita and your rival picks Cyndaquil. Gator meat! Stuffed gator meat. We're fucking smoking that gator. No! Delicious. Yummy! And then shit like this. No, that's facts. Christ, Lily, what? Professor Elm, after I picked Mudkip and my rival picked Trico. Do you guys think that it would be hot chicken? Do you think that, like, it would be, like, naturally spicy? Delicioso. Trumpy. Crumpy. That is foul. Vile. Lily! What? You think that it would be, like, naturally spicy? You don't even have to marinate it. Okay. Okay, me after my Tauros fails horn drill 5 times in a row. We're cooking it. Wait, what the fuck? My Instagram's been sending me some unhinged shit lately. Just fucking smoking some beef. I would make a burrito out of a starter. Stop eating the Pokemon. Oh, I'm sorry to tell you guys that this is the entirety of the segment. That's the end. Okay, so to introduce the segment, I thought it would be funny if we pick some random Pokemon and we debated, can you cook this? And if you could, how would you do it? How would you prepare this delectable creature? Unhinged, this is nefarious. Oh, get ready for the stream to get viral. Oh my god, Jesus. Yeah, baby, Pokemon fans coming for my wig. Somewhat canonically delicious. Okay, we start with the Galarian Meowth. I wouldn't eat this. I feel like if you ate Galarian Meowth, it would be like eating roadkill. It's like that thing that one of Hubby's friends did when they were teenagers. That, like, it would be like eating roadkill. I'm sorry. I feel like it would taste like raccoon. It's a cat. I don't think people eat cats. Cricketot. I would eat this. Chapulines. Son chapulines. Dame chapulín. Fried early. Crunch. I would eat cricker caught. Like, yeah. Would eat. Yeah, I would eat it. Yes, fuck yeah. Yeah, dude, crickets are delicious. You dip them in spicy powder. Yum. No, bug. Yes, smash. Oh, look at all the meat, though.
Okay, but first, do we consider plant-type Pokemons as vegetables, fruits, or not?
Depends on the Pokemon. It could be a plant or a vegetable. Okay, what is this? Urshifu. That's a bear's no. Oh, it's too gamey. No, Shelter. What? I love seafood. I would fight my food. I love seafood. Are you kidding me? I would steam those little fuckers. Eat a tongue first. Fuck yeah, Clamp. I like how Wave is completely behind this. I like how Wave is completely into this. Yummy. I'll eat it raw. Oh, same. Dude, have you ever, like, fucking raw dogged oysters? Like, their shots? Just a little bit of lemon juice. Like, delicious. I bet the tongue is super tasty. I do not like clams. So if it's oysters, crack it. Alright, smash. Salamence Mega. I would not eat a lizard. No, pass. Cacturn. Nopalitos! Nopalitos. Yes, nopales. Gimme. Dude, my dad hates cactus. My dad hates cactus because he thinks that they're, like, slimy. But, like, my mom has a foolproof way of cooking these things, so they actually taste really good and not at all slimy, but my dad still refuses to touch them. I will eat Cacturn. Cactus juice is a thing. Yeah, it does. It's quenchy. I knew nopales would be on the menu. Yeah, I would eat Cacturn. Smash. Gardevoir. No, wife. We don't eat wife. Morpeko hangry. Hay gente en Peru que come cuyos. I wouldn't eat it, but a Peruvian would. And I get it, because, like, I also get hungry. Fried hamster. Dude, in Peru, they eat, like, guinea pigs. They eat guinea pigs.
I beg your finest pardon.
Your finest pardon has been granted. Thanks so much for the super. Okay. I would not eat the hamster. I'm not Peruvian. Dudosian. I feel like I would get some sort of virus if I ate this. I mean, you can't eat Gardevoir, just in a different way. Chat! Gelatina. Well, this is technically Jello. I think I would eat the Jello. The cell Jello. You grab the fucking Pokemon, the yellow, and then you go at the seed. And then it's dead. You eat it like Jello, and it has like a pit in the middle. You just spit it out. Jesus, woman. What? Lily, it's a fetus. It's Jello. Cello. Oh, yeah. Rat. No, I would not eat rat. Again, I'm not Peruvian. God, Peruvians are gonna catch so much shade from me this stream. I'm sorry, Peru. I love you. Rufflet. I mean, fried chicken. I would eat fried chicken. Dude, are you joking? Pollito. Yummy. This is edible. The bird ones are really edible.
Laios is hungry and he does not know why.
He should be. I'm fucking dungeon meshing this shit. Eagle, Lily, it's endangered. Lampert, I'm not eating a lamp.
Out of everything, I did not expect this sort of stream. Is this Pokemon Dine or Dash?
Oh my god, it is! Adriel, thanks so much for the sub and the name for this segment. Lampert, I will dash. I cannot eat a lamp. Giratina altered. So, don't kill me, but what is it? What is it? Dragon? Godzilla. I would eat the god of death. Dark matter. It's a legendary? But, like, can we eat it? Laios would eat this. Can we eat it? What happens if you eat antimatter? This is Pokemon Satan, Lily. What, you can't suck Satan's dick? Like, can you eat it? Can you eat it? No, it's like eating Shadow. Okay, then no, dash. Sligo Hisui. I bet that these taste delightful. They're like snails, like escargot. I bet that if you boil these, just yummy.
I'll just give a broad I'll try anything that isn't too human or a cat. Or celery. There's at least one that applies to. I just hate celery.
I fucking hate
I've
celery
eaten
too.
clams I've gotten fresh out of the bay and shucked myself before. And eaten ants as a kid. I am the real-life Laios.
I've also eaten a bunch of weird shit waves, so I feel you there.
To quote Naked Snake, but how does it taste?
I can guarantee you this shit tastes like fucking escargot. I would eat this. Houndoom. If you're in Mexico, you might eat one of these by accident, and this is not me being racist, this is me stating a fact.
Sliggoo is like Uzumaki.
A little bit, yeah, Spiral. Huh. Yeah. I would not eat it. I would not eat dog, personally. I have a dog that I love to bits, but yeah. If you are in Mexico and you're eating street food, tacos de suapero! Yeah, if you're in Mexico and you're eating street food and you see a taco stand with a suspicious number of stray dogs around it, don't pass on that stand. Do not do it, no. Like, Tangent. Tangent, hold on. I think that, like, there are tutorials of how to spot dog tacos in Mexico. Let me run it through you! Did I really eat dog in Mexico? How do I identify dog meat? By the taste. Dog meat tastes like beef, but the bones are more sharp. While mutton has a completely different taste. Yeah, so a lot of tacos in Mexico are made with lamb or pork. Dog meat is not a mainstream or widely accepted food in Mexico. Most Mexicans consider dog companion animals. Eating dog is socially stigmatized and uncommon in urban and many rural areas. So yeah, it's not common. Lily, why? Because it happens. Thanks so much for the membership. This reminded me of an animation I saw once preparing a meal using a Chikorita corpse. They came up with a lot of ways of each part could be used for. Yeah. No, you're gonna break your life. Yeah, no. So, Houndoom, I would not eat it. I would not eat dog. Dash on the Houndoom. Volcarona. Too fuzzy. Dash on Volcarona. I would not eat them off. Maybe if you fry the wings, they would get crispy. But they seem so delicate that they would just, like, fucking disappear. No, pass. Meloeta. How can you can't eat music. You can't eat, no, I would not eat Meloeta. Tyrant. Would it be like eating gator? What would a dinosaur taste like? I would eat this. I've had fucking, gator before in Florida. It's a big lizard. Dino meat on the bone? I've had gator, it tastes like chicken. It does taste like chicken. I think I would die in the Tyrant. Yeah, I think I would do it. Wish Cash. Oh, easy smash. Catfish, fried catfish, fuck yeah. Easy dine. Easiest fucking meal of my life. Any fish, easy. Yeah, I gotta have that schmeat. Fried catfish! Yeah, you empanizas tantito and you eat it. Catfish is so good. Yeah, I've never had it before, but I would love some wish cash. Please stop eating the fucking Pokemon. No! I would more like chicken dinosaurs if we're closer related to today's birds than lizards. Look, if you live in the Pokemon universe, you're eating this shit. I'm sorry. Easy. Easy fucking food. What the fuck do you guys think that the fucking croissant curry is made out of? It's made out of, like, fucking Torchics and Marips. Toucanon. I would not eat a toucan. I think they're funny. So, dash on the toucanon. We eating good tonight. Yeah, baby! Apparently, according to Hubby, if I had a pet toucan, I would eat it because those birds are noisy as fuck. Why would you assume I would have a pet bird? Birds scare me. The only birds that don't scare me are like ducks and pigeons. So no, dash. Blastoise Gigantamax. I've never had turtle meat, but look at all the soup you could make out of him. Turtle fucking soup. Hi. You could make so much soup out of Blastoise Gigantamax. That's a lot of food. We could fucking feed so many people. Battleship soup? Yeah, you could serve it in the shell. Yum. I would die in the Blastoise. Trico, I'm not about to go eating lizard, so you're safe from me. Although it's a bit more frog than lizard, I've always wondered, how do frog legs taste? I would say dash, because it still looks very lizardy to me. If you kill a Gigantamax Pokemon, does it still stay Gigantamax? Have we solved world hunger? Yes. Yes, we have. Like, if you get, like, a Gigantamax Pikachu at 1 HP, you kill it immediately, boom, and infinite food. So no, I would dash on Trico. For it. No, they're too cute. No, dash on the furret. No, I would not eat the furret. They're too sweet. We don't eat Babby. They know. You don't look edible. If I have to shave it to eat it, it's already annoying. Fry it, no! I'm not eating the Dano. Slowbro Galar. Maybe it's like Fugu that if I chop off the poison, I'll be fine. But people canonically eat slow-mo tails in the Pokemon universe. Lily, all meat is shaved. You have to skin it. It's full of poison though. So no, this one could kill you. Dash on the Slowbro Galar. Ninjask. I mean, Chapulines? It's proteina? This is protein, mama. Bug types are protein. Just fry it. I hate cicadas. That's how you get rid of the noise. Just fry it. Cicada meat? Yeah, Lily, stop. What? Crunchy. Licky tongue. Okay, but like tongue meat is disgusting though. I've never eaten it, but it looks vile. But like, look how fat that tail is. It could be such. It would be such fat schmeat. Taco de lengua. Ugh. I can't. Fried tongue and also tail meat. No, tongue meat, delicious. Fine, we dine the licky tongue. Weedle. Again, escamoles. Proteina, just chop off the horn. I would eat it. I would dine the Weedle. Stunfisk. You look poisonous. I feel like Stunfish would not be edible. Yeah, I don't think that we can eat Stunfisk. I think we're gonna have to dash on the Stunfisk. Zigzagoon, Galar. No. I would not eat this one. Volcanion. What the fuck is that? I forgot about so many of these. Chat.
Fun fact. Part of the reason it took so long for Galapagos tortoises to be officially recognized by zoology is because they were so delicious the sailors transporting them couldn't help themselves and ate them.
Oh, no!
Now apply that to Blastoise.
That's why we don't have that many of them. Thanks so much for the dono. I would pass on this one. Cloister, again, raw oysters, tippy top. Shuck them at the beach. Fucking, I have literally had oysters fresh from the water with a little bit of lemon juice. You fucking down that shit like a shot. Fun, 10 out of 10. Fuck yeah, delicious. Crack that shell open. I would eat this. I would eat the cloister. Die in the cloister. Fry that clit clam. No! Sawsbuck Summer. I've never had venison, but I hear it's super tasty. Wait, no. Yes, I have. It's actually pretty tasty. It's really gamey, but it's really good. Yummy. Good. Yeah, no, we're eating the Sawsbuck. Self-grown spices. Oh, yeah, it marinates itself. There you go. And you get free salad. Mmm. Tasty leg. I need to go eat deer again. In DD Mail, you look like a pet, and I don't want to fucking eat furry bait. Wormhole. No, wait, that one would hurt. Thanks so much for the follow. That one, Wormhole would hurt. I feel like you bite into that, it would immediately paralyze your tongue. No, not happening. Electabuzz. You seem like he would taste like nothing. No. I feel like this one would be like disgusting, chewy, hard meat. Like, I can't. I don't like it, no. Shockingly tasty meat. No! Gross! Alomola. You cannot eat sunfish! They are such flat fucking fucks that they barely have meat. Sunfish are so fucking stupid and useless. They don't even have enough meat to eat. You wanna know why these things have not gone extinct, despite the fact that they're functionally useless? They taste like garbage! Sunfish taste like shit! I go on a road trip to try weird delicacies with you. Could be great content in the future if we get big enough. Honestly, if you ever come to Spain, I'll just take you to eat in places. I think you'd like it. Or Wave, if I go to the States, we have to go to like a food fair or something. And you're like, I hate sunfish because they're fucking useless. They taste like shit. So no, you cannot eat this, even though it's a fish. Dash. Cairo! Look, it's not legal to hunt whales anymore. But their oil is super useful. I don't feel like you would taste good. Plus, you would flood the planet. So no. Dash. Deep fried Twinkies would kill you. Spritzy. If you take a bite out of this, it's gonna taste like flower-scented soap. I feel like this would taste like a bath bomb. I'm sorry.
Next stream, what mons you can take in a fight?
Not many of them. Thanks so much for the super chat. No, I can see it. No, this would taste like a bath bomb. If you bite into this, it's gonna be like, because it's gonna taste like a fucking bath bomb. Berry? So yeah, cunty. It's gonna explode like a cat still in your mouth. Ew! Looks like cotton candy. Tastes like garbage. No, dash. Squirtle. Turtle soup! Baby turtle soup! Yummy! Squirtle actually pretty big. You can get a lot of schmeat on that thing, honestly. I would eat the Squirtle. I've never tried turtle soup. I would be up for it. I would eat it. Yes, dine. Tasty shit. Delicious. Basculin red. I mean, a fish is a fish is a fish is a fish. Chop the head off. Make some fillets. Get some tasty shit. Let's make some sashimi. That one's just a fish. Yeah, we eat it. Normal fish. Wait, when you edit this, if I eat something, make sure you add cooking noises. Chopping noises, frying noises, sizzling noises. Whatever you want, just make it happen. Tentacruel. You can eat jellyfish, but I would not recommend it. Dash. Mudbray. You can't... I would not eat donkey. I would also not eat horse.
Fun fact, relicanth is based off a fish that was thought to be extinct for decades.
Oh!
They found living ones somewhere in Africa, I think. The locals knew but didn't care about them because they taste bad.
I mean, that's the most human thing on the planet, is like, do you care about this species? No, it tastes like shit. Thanks so much for the super chat. I would not eat donkey. Dash. Monferno. God, when my dad went to China, I hope that he was lying because I was a child and I would believe anything. He was on a business trip, right? And they took him to a restaurant where they just like dead-ass lopped off a monkey's scalp and were like, here, have monkey brain. And I was like, what part of China were you hanging out in? Thanks so much for the self-dramatic gaming. Thank you. I hope he was lying. It was probably like a ritzy thing where that was like super a delicacy. What the fuck? Yeah, I wouldn't eat monkey. Hold on. No, tangent. Now I have to see. Now I have to see. Now I have to go Google, can you eat monkey brain? Is can you eat monkey brain? Do Chinese people eat monkey brains? Because I feel like my dad was lying to me. Oh, I found the fucking, I found the fucking, website that said, with a column called, Waiter, my food is still breathing. Lily, I looked it up, it's an actual dish. No way. I don't believe that. That shit sounds like, that's a great way to get prion disease. Thankfully, my dad didn't eat it. But, short answer, no, I would not eat that monkey. Dash. Bayhem. Are you a Regis pre-Evo? I would not eat you. You're made out of rocks. Dude, this feels like eating your dildo. Like, why would you want to get silicone in your mouth? It's an alien. Made out of what? Alien Schmeat. Wave wants alien Schmeat. That's just E.T. What? It's like... Verizon, do you think that if you ate this, it would taste like deer seasoned with, like, mint? Like, do you think that this is pre-seasoned venison? Lily, I will order more gsupps if you stop eating fucking Pokemon. Oh, you just reminded me to remind everybody in chat to go check out gsupps, gsupp break. Do you feel low on energy? Do you feel so fucking unenergized and hungry that you would eat a Pokemon? I have the solution for you things. Check out GamerSupps! Absolutely delicious, sugar-free, cheapest energy drink on the market. No fucking crash outs, no headaches. And now, soon on Friday, will be available in can form again. That you can buy in like a blind box or in 12 packs. Now they have sugar-free flavors. I highly recommend GamerSupps. I actually switched out of soda because of gsupps. And in times where I've found myself completely unenergized and debating if I should fucking eat a Pokemon, I just reach for it. There you go. Delicious. You can actually mix it with like carbonated water as well. Some people mix it with milk. You can raw dog the powder if you want to. It's absolutely fucking delightful. Super energizing, super tasty. Not to mention, they have a bunch of other cool shit on the side, like waifu cups, of which I want to get my own someday. And t-shirts, comfy hoodies, comfy pants, soups, even tea. So if you want to feel fucking energized and you don't want to fucking eat creatures that you would consider your friends, go to gamersupps.gg/kinkymation and or use code kinkymation at checkout for 10% off your order every fucking time. All right, chill over, back to segment. Wave, make an ad out of that. Armaldo. I feel like this would be like eating a lobster. Armaldo, cabrón. I apologize to all deers. No. It's a rock. It is? I feel like it would be like a lobster. Let's go. Let's do it, Wave. Let's do it, Wave. Ancient creature. Ooh, yummy. I would eat it. Dine. Fibas. Está bien feo, pero seguro sabe bien bonito. What's this fish based off? Rip the Yakuza gsupps ads. We need to have more than one. A base. Oh. A bass? Monkfish? Oh, monkfish is fucking delicious. Eat. I would dine. Gudra Hisui. Oh, dude. Bigger snail. But like, you know what? I don't eat snails because hubby loves snails. So you would be spared because you're cute. Zygarde complete. That's like eating fucking Voltron. Like, it's like licking a plastic thing. Oh, Kirby. Would deep throat one bite. One bite. I would gluck that shit down so fast. I have an example. I do. An example? Yeah, this is how I would eat this. I would be this person. I would be the worst person on the I would eat al creme like this.
Alright guys, we got a doggy dessert. Oh man, look at that.
Literally? I would eat that. Me! I would eat al creme like that. I would deep throat that shit. I'm sorry, it looks delicious.
Right, guys,
insane.
we got
Yummy!
a doggy dessert. Oh man.
Lily, no. Lily, yes. Yum! Lily, what? Call your puppy, she's downstairs. Look at it, it's delicious. It's strawberries and cream. Guys, you evolved this Pokemon by fucking shaking it around in your pocket. I would be like, shh. I feel scared for your creature. I would never eat my dog. Well, there's 7 flavors total. Oh my god, yum! You spin with this fucking Pokemon in your pocket, and it just becomes ice cream. It just becomes strawberries and cream. Yum! You would get insta-fat, worth it. I would dine. Whaley, Mega, no. Lutskin, what the fuck is that? No. Wait, isn't this like a big chicken? It's like a big chicken, right? Working by from work break, how everything's behaving. Everyone's being super good! Yeah, I actually might need a new mod for Twitch besides Spanish, because with the earlier schedule, he might not be able to come mod as often, so I'm gonna have to look into that. I would eat the big chicken. Yeah, I would eat the big chicken. Fuck it, dine. Zapdos galore. Oh my god, more evil chicken! Do you think it's seasoned spicy? Do you think that if you bite into it, it electrocutes you? My man, the fuck am I, a janitor? Twitch is too much for just one mod to handle, Jaeger. I would eat this. I would eat the chicken. Rookity. I mean, you could eat it in one bite. Just...
Here's a question. Do we think shiny Pokemon taste different?
Ooh, shiny Pokemon are probably like the Michelin star ingredients. They're like the fucking fanciest ingredients on the planet. 1,000,000,000%. You don't get saved because you're pretty. You're more delicious because you're pretty. Thanks so much for the super. A chicken nugget. This is popcorn chicken. I want it. Dine. Too small. One bite. Alola Graveler. We don't eat rocks. No. Avalug Hisui. No. Cutie Fly. They're too small. Hubby said he would eat it in a bite. You're just fucking like, oh! Shiny Pokemon have extra MSG. Yum! Oh, dude, this is the type of thing that you're like walking around town with someone, you're talking, and suddenly you just go, I swallowed a cutie fly! This is like the fly that fucking flies into your mouth. 1,000,000,000%. Just an M&M. Yeah, just an M&M. You swallow this by mistake. Guzzlord. No. Genesect. Also no. CG Leaf. No! Inedible. Musharna. I feel like you would also taste like soap. No. Necrozma, duck name. You're like a virus. Absolutely not. Dude. No. Mudslay. I would not eat horse. Some people do it. In Japan, they have, like, horse sashimi, but, like, not for Lily. I somehow feel like it's a bad idea. I would not eat the Hons, chat. No, I wouldn't do it. Mimikyu. No! They just want to be loved! I can love you inside of
Fun fact. On average, you swallow 8 cutifly while you sleep a year.
Oh, no. But what if, like, under the costume, they're delicious? We don't want ghosts. What if it's yummy, though? Pikachu is dead! Literally impossible to eat. They're too cute. Lily, no, what? These are, like, what the pets that serial killers would have. Sawsbuck Winter. Christmas deer. Pre-seasoned. Christmas deer. Fuck yeah. Oh, dude, like, oh, Christmas this year's gonna be so cute. I'm gonna get some lights. Lombre, abron. No, I don't know what you are. I would not eat you. Fortune. Fuck you! Fuck you! First of all, you would not even be able to crack this thing open at all. Second, it would shoot you.
Umafi the Mudsdale.
Once we get to that gen, I will. Thanks so much for the super chat. No, we cannot eat Fortress. Willfish. I've always wanted to try fugu. It's a risk I am willing to take. I would eat the fugu. Angry Walnut. That was on site, Lily. I hate it! Yes, I love you, cool shit, but also, yes. Cali Rex and Ice Sliders. I can't eat rabbit. I cannot eat rabbit. I can't, in good conscience, eat bunui. I know you can, but I wouldn't do it. But maybe if I stick a straw into the bulb on the thing's head, it would be like delicious juice. What about the horse? It's made out of ice.
Please disregard the previous TTS. The average person eats 0 cutie fleas a year. Bug maniac Georg, who lives in a cave and consumes 10,000 an hour, should not have been counted.
God damn it. Well, fine. Thanks so much for the dono. Yuram, no. Sobble, no. If they're cute, they're gonna pass the Lily test. Aboma Snow, ew. No, I would not eat that. Infernape, no, eat the monkey. Alright. Last one for this segment. Last one. Better be a fucking good one. We don't eat the washing machine, chat. No. But, like, a lot of Pokemon are surprisingly edible. I have one more meme for you guys, but, like, final thoughts. A lot of Pokemon are surprisingly edible. I would eat actually so many of these. What the fuck? Like, I guess because so many of them are based off real animals, but, like, cute companion be damned. Lily Homgi. Lily fucking Homgi. I have one more meme. One more little baby meme to show you guys before.
Some of these I think only with ketchup.
Yeah. Like, they're, like, surprisingly edible. What the hell, Pokemon? Thanks so much for the super chat. They're friends, not food. Not if they can't get their fucking EVs in order. I found you guys a meme. This is the evolution of the Smash character with sword. We begin with your base Chrom. Wah! When Chrom reaches level 30 on Mount Coronet, he becomes Robin. If you trade him with low happiness, Sora. If you give Chrom a water stone, it becomes Barefoot and dumb. It becomes Corrin. If you give him a Thunderstone, it becomes Cloud and Edgy. If you give him a Firestorm, it just becomes fucking Roy. If you reach level 25 with your DS turned upside down, you become Byleth.
Someone actually did these animated vines, TikToks of preparing and cooking a few starter Pokemon.
Oh, fuck yeah. Now, Lucina is its baby form. Pre-evolution is Lucina. But Lucina can also evolve into the regional variant of Chrom, which is Marth. And Marth, with a fucking Darkstone or Umbral Shard or whatever it is, becomes Sephiroth. If the prehistoric paradox form of the Chrom is Ike, if you level it up while holding a lagging tail, you become, for some reason, Ridley. And the future paradox form is it splits in two and it grows tits. With Pyrrha and Mithra, and that is the evolution of the Smash Sword Fighter. Alright, if you guys like this segment about eating Pokemon, like, comment, subscribe. Which Pokemon would you eat? Give me more suggestions. If this one does good, we can do another one of these segments. And remember, go check out some gsupps, mama! Use code KingMention at checkout for 10% off. Alright, YouTube video over. Let's get back to the stream. Do not the Pokemon. Yes, the Pokemon. Transformation into a femboy. Yeah. There's an actual Pokemon that evolves when the console is upside down. Isn't that Malamar? The funky evil squid, which is amazing. I like the funky evil squid. Without a second hesitation. Yeah! That was not what I was expecting. It was funny. You guys had fun. It's fine. Lily, why? Because it's funny. Because content. Would you give Byleth tentacles? I think that at her own risk, yeah. I love it. Wave is having the best time. I was not expecting Wave to enjoy this segment as much as he did. Wave is having a great time. Wave was like, yeah, eat it! Lily is a creature of chaos. A little bit, but you love me. Lily, I want to have a stream where I show you New York food. If I ever go to, like, New York for anything, you have to come with, and we have to go eat everything. I don't know if I'm gonna go into the States in a hot minute, but, like, when I go back, we go to New York. I miss New York. New York has great food. But I have to make sure that, like, my acid reflux is under control. I'm not gonna lie, chat. The whole situation with my neighbors made me so tense that I had, like, a little bit of a flare-up today, so I'm, like, eating shit for it a little bit. But I'm fine. Now I'm hungry. So am I. But I'm gonna have dinner after stream. I have to, like, finish stream, post, and then take the dog out and have dinner. Oh, speaking of posting, my Subscribe Star is live. For those of you guys who were asking about an alternative way to support my work that wasn't Patreon because your Patreon was blocked in your country or PayPal didn't let you use it, Substar is live. The link is actually in my bio over on my Twitter. I can't give you guys the link here for obvious reasons. But if you ever want to support my work but you couldn't find a way to do it because Patreon was bought in your country, now you can. I added a bunch of content, like all of the weekly comics from last year, Kinky Feeks up to like fucking 2021. And I might be adding more stuff as time goes on, but there's so many images that I had to like cap myself, if that makes sense. But from now on, it will be an exact mirror of Patreon. Same post. Are you gonna be posting the weekly art during or after streams? Right after streams. That situation gave me anxiety also. I felt so upset that I couldn't help. It's okay. Like, look. At the end of the day, I talked to my neighbor, and they were super chill about it. And, like, they felt bad, and I felt bad, and it was fine. I'm eating cheesecake right now. I hate you. I want a good cheesecake, and I don't know where to get one. It was great not hearing that you could talk it out, because adults do that. At least it ended peacefully. Yeah, and, like, right now they haven't said anything. I'm not being super loud or anything, but, like, I'm within, like, the time of the day where I can do this.
Loving the stream and glad things got resolved from yesterday.
Thank you, and thanks so much from this, for the sub, Gin and Tonic. Thank you, that's so sweet. You guys are so nice. That's why I subbed. The backlog is great to have. Yeah, like, you guys get, like, a huge backlog. It's not everything, mind you, because Patreon has stuff that sadly has been kind of lost to the hands of time, thanks to the great PC crash of 2020. But comics from 2021 and up are all in there. And if I can find ways to put up other image sets and stuff, I will. But for now, my main priority with Substar is to make sure that it mirrors Patreon. So you guys can get access to comics on both platforms. I'm already on Patreon, which works out better for you, Substar or Patreon? Because I'm over if you get a better deal on the other one. They work about the same, actually. I would advise that you stick to Patreon if you're already on Patreon, because there's more content over there right now. What's everyone's favorite gsupps flavor? I feel like I'm getting some, but I don't know what everyone's option is. Mine is lean. How does it feel to not having to jump right into bed after stream? Weird. Super weird. Like, on the one hand, this stream is better for my sleep schedule, because that means I have no excuse to stay up till like ass o'clock in the morning. But like after stream, I'm probably gonna go downstairs, go downstairs, take the dog for a quick pee, have dinner, and while I'm having dinner, watch some anime, wind down, and then I'm gonna come back up to do some extra work because I have to do some work for December because I have to take a break. And also, my sister is going to arrive in a few days, so I have to make sure that I'm ready for that as well. At least you have nights to you on hobby. Yeah, like we just have the nights to ourselves now. I think that in the long run, even if I might lose some viewers right now, they'll pick back up, they'll catch up, and it's gonna be better for me to stream earlier. Will she come on stream? I don't know if she's gonna want to. I would make her just like a purple version of Lily Goth or something, but I don't think she's gonna want to because, well, then again, she goes to bed at 10, actually. She might be up for hanging out on stream if it's not too late, but I don't know if she's gonna want to. Thanks so much for the follow. Your stream numbers don't seem to be lower, no. I don't think that it matters at this point. At the end of the day, the main thing I want is to have, like, content made for the YouTube channel. I like Sploosh and Pestili's antidote. Sploosh is nice. Sploosh is very, very nice. Sploosh tastes like pina colada. A+ Cottontail for making the flavor look like gummies. I was like, oh, good. I finally got to try this one, and I just mixed it up, and it was like, wait. And why? But it's still yummy. Yeah, I like lean, and I also really like Which one is one of my favorites? Lean is one of my favorites. I like Bowberry a lot. I think that one's cute. Which other one do I like? Doggy Style is really tasty. Bay's Bloodless is one of my favorites as well. Goof Juice is actually really good too. Good Canned is my favorite. Oh, if you guys want to pick up a can, they launch tomorrow. Give me good memories of having 7-Eleven slushies during the summer. Yeah, if you guys want to actually pick up some cans, I would recommend that you do it like tomorrow because they launch tomorrow again. And according to gsupps management, they're gonna sell out pretty fast. So just remember to use my code if you get some. What does Brand Risk taste like? Brand Risk tastes peachy. Super tasty. Can you can? No. I'm too clumsy. Get them, I can vouch. Thank you, Wave. But yeah, good is a really good flavor. Name notwithstanding. Alright, now I can watch the thing that Wave sent me. Wait, what is this? Before we get back to just chatting shit for a bit. Have you tasted doggy style? Yeah, it's like peach apple tea. Wait, hold on. I have to hide my face for this. I have to hide myself so you guys can actually see the full video. Where is Evo Moment number 37? The beast is unleashed.
Rare footage.
Oh yeah, that's, I think, is that where my head is? Hold on. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna hide myself for a second. Alright. Lily disappears.
I go actually angry. Just as turtle style. Overcome Rao. Now on the verge of putting Daigo down 1-0.
See, in 2D, the really exaggerated proportions for Chun-Li look pretty good, but in 3D, they tend to look weird in certain angles. Oh! Oh, shit! He parried every single one of those! Every single... Wow, that's impressive. Cubby just told me that it's incredibly difficult to do that. Like, super, super hard.
This moment still haunts Justin Long, played Chun-Li, to this day.
I would be haunted by that. He's about to die. Fucking specials. Parried every single one! That's insane. Absolutely nuts! Frame perfect blocks. Damn! Holy shit. That's insane. How many parries were that? A lot. Hold on, let's count them. Let's count them like in Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 18 parries. 18 parries. Jesus. Well, you don't understand. They've made official merch of this moment. Capcom itself reminds them constantly. Oh, this poor man. This is the cool thing about sports or like esports is that just by like seeing the crowd reaction, you get it. Second moment, that entire crowd fucking nutted. Yeah, everybody came immediately. All right, I can come back. I can come back.
Probably already been asked, but what happened yesterday with the stream?
I got noise complaints from my neighbors, which is honestly perfectly valid. I stream at ass o'clock in the morning. So I talked it out with them, and I've decided to change stream schedule from 7 to 10 p.m. from now on. So I won't be making any noise at ungodly hours of the morning. Thanks so much for the super. Okay, this is about Chun-Li's thighs in Street Fighter 6. You were looking at my legs, weren't you? Yes.
Yes?
Well, did something catch your eye? Your ass. They're very thick. I would say thick. How dare. I would be offended! Sexual harassment, bitch! Thicker than concrete, damn. I would have been offended. Now you've done it. If you want to know why they're thick, quote unquote, I'd be happy to teach you until you beg for mercy. Is that how you start a fight?
What a pain.
Ugh, whatever. Just get this through your thick skull.
Just so you know.
These legs are the source of power behind my strikes, and a source of my pride. Pride in my unwillingness to compromise in my kung fu. Pride in the crises I've overcome.
Indeed.
They're my unmistakable trademark. They are.
Yes?
They're inspirational.
Huh?
Aren't they? Are they? I appreciate you saying so, if that's how you feel. I don't mind if you look a little longer. Chun-Li! Oh, and then she just goes along the top of my strikes. Okay, so like the difference is she gets offended. Oh my god, they do make merch about it! Wave! Dude, that's awesome. I would buy this. Dude! Oh, that's hilarious. If I was that Chun-Li player, I would never get over it. I would be haunted to this day, I'm sorry. I would never get over it. I would be like, dude, what the fuck? He is. Yeah, no, I would be completely haunted. He absolutely is. He is haunted to this day. Like, frame perfect parries. Alright, Wave sent me one more little one before we get back to chatting shit. Okay, this one's called Fear the Legs. Chun-Li's legs.
Hello, ma'am. Usually I assault people who even kind of look at me weird.
Dude! What are those? Oh my god, you both look terrible. The bulge. They look terrible. Oh my god, I love. Okay, more.
But your legs make my brain go awooga. Would you like to
Wait, did they get this audio from like Markiplier or something? The man who got parried in that clip is known for making people quit Marvel vs. Capcom because he's so skilled. He's not wrong. Awooga. No, Goobus does the voices. He's goated.
I am Ace.
Oh! That was what? Blink and you miss it. Blink and you miss it. Dude. Impact frames. Impact frames. Eh, BB. Impact frames. Fuck yeah. Next.
I am asexual, but god damn.
I love that.
It's Dubus Goobus's trademark style.
I'm obsessed. Oh my god, I love.
Are you by any chance in need of a me-shaped chair?
That's the appropriate response to sexual harassment, chat. Is just kick them in the fucking sternum. What are these proportions? Luke there is the official VA. Oh, he probably wanted to do it. That was Luke's official VA. Did he really sign off on that? Did they let him do that?
Are you by any chance in need of a me-shaped chair?
Dude, I love this! We could honestly make a whole stream about how the Daigo parry has overtime because Justin Wong's personal Silent Hill, his personal hell, is straight up absurd how often that gets brought up in his personal life. Poor baby.
If it was between America and them thighs, I'd commit a second Pearl Harbor. Know what I'm saying, babe? Oh!
Ah!
Wish I could be in the game again. It was a lovely time. Good heavens.
Just kick the tea out of the fucking hand. I love the animation because, like, it's one frame. Blink and you miss it.
I like yelling!
Oh, your legs don't scare me.
The boobs! YouTube ho-ho removal. YouTube ho-ho removal? Explain? YouTube ho-ho removal.
I am a lesbian. Are you?
Ah, she didn't get kicked at least. No! Oh, no. Oh, I love that. I love that. Dude, those animations are so fucking funny. I'm sorry. Go for it. Jesus. Chun-Li's crying. Do you like having to do this? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Your legs do not work on me, for I am homosexual.
Yeah! She's fine. She's fine.
Not seduce me, husband. I have won. I am so proud of you, Zangief. Won. Thank you, Zangief. Outskin 9. Shall we celebrate with the Battle of Tongue? Duh.
Oh, no. Dude, the Battle of Tongue? I'm gonna say that to hubby from now on. Like, we celebrate with the Battle of Tongue. And he's gonna know exactly what I'm talking about, and he's going to refuse to kiss me. I love that. Oh, wow, that's great. Oh, 10 out of 10 video. Awesome. And then you kick him, yeah. Jesus, that Street Fighter bit could have been its own segment, honestly. Wave, stop sending me shit! Ah, stretchy. Dude.
No.
You get Chad.
What's up, brother? What brings you in today? Dude, you look huge. Oh, ladies, what's good?
That's Alex Lee. You know what? I'm surprised that Capcom doesn't get mad at him for doing stuff like that. Like, you know what the funniest thing is, chat? I do actually have the necessary assets to make a Street Fighter 6 character review fairly soon. Capcom's really chill with stuff like that. Made it back with the release. A shit ton of Street Fighter memes. Street Fighter comic when? This month. Only Nintendo's super strict with their VAs. Isn't, like, MiHoYo pretty strict with them as well? And Disney?
Why would they? It's free publicity?
True. They're smart. They're very, very smart. Funnily enough, when Luke came out in Street Fighter 5, people hated him so much. Now that Street Fighter 6 is here and Alexis Lee is being a goofball, people warmed up to him so much. I think that letting the VAs be kind of goofs really does help make people like the characters more. Well, yes, kind of, sort of, you just gotta ask. Oh.
Alex Lee is also Daredevil in Rivals.
Oh! Hi! I think it doesn't help that 5 was the worst received game in the series, really. Luke being his really real chill supportive gym bro helped a lot as well. Yeah, he's like the first character you meet in 6, I think. Luke's first design was also very weird. Most VAs do have a good idea of what is allowed and what's not allowed in most situations, because a lot of them have NDAs, right? Luke in SF5 was obnoxiously top tier. Oh, that probably annoyed people. I remember when, like, they first, like, started doing voice work for Luke in Street Fighter 6, Alex was like, hey, when Luke fucking, like, wins, can I just have him go, let's go? And, like, the fucking Japanese execs were like, let's go where? The Japanese execs, like, didn't get why he wanted to be like, let's go! Because they didn't get the meme. So they were like, what do you mean, let's go? Where is he going? And now, and he had to explain it to them. If someone has that clip, please send it to me because this is actually true. He had to explain, no, it means excitement. It means, like, I'm excited, let's do this. And, like, the Japanese execs were like, okay, but we don't get why, but sure, okay. They did not get the expression. Fucking Japan does not do sarcasm at all. Or, like, weird, like, fucking metaphors like that. So, they were so confused. The Samus is bounty hunter, missing the point. Yeah. The language barrier was a problem there, I think. They don't speak as figuratively. No, they're way more literal with how they speak. So for them, it was like, let's go where? Which is weird because Japan is really into wordplay. Yeah, they love puns. They really like puns, but they don't like figurative speaking like that. Like, they don't do sarcasm or shit like that. Like, please, it will make sense in English, trust. Yeah, he literally went, please let me do it. It will make so much sense in English. Like, there's a type of humor in Japanese animes, and this is, like, one of the downsides of being a fucking sub-watcher, that, like, it's all about wordplay and shit, and it's not funny to me at all. Like, Gintama does it all the time. I fucking hate it. It's not funny to me at all, but if you speak Japanese, it's probably really fucking funny. They did that too sometimes in, like, City the Animation. I was just, like, sitting there like, what? But if I was watching dubs, they probably wouldn't do that, you know? I know those jokes. They're very strange as an outsider. Yeah. Yeah, Gintama's the king of that. That might be why I'm not super into it, really. A lot of anime just does not translate at all. No. I can confirm in the English dub, they do localize the puns in Gintama. Xenoblade 2 also localized the dick joke in the best way possible. Yeah, I'm guessing that the dubs do localize those puns, but as someone who likes to watch things in subs, sometimes I'm so confused. Be smart, baby!
I heard someone call Gintama the South Park of anime.
Gintama's really weird, because, like, it has moments where it's really funny, but most of the time, to me, nothing really happens in Gintama. I don't think that the, like, plot kicks up until, like, episode 145. It's a very slow show.
Sarcasm in Japan has exceptions. Say Rascal does not dream of series. Sakuda is a snarker.
Yeah, sometimes there's exceptions, but for the most part, they don't do sarcasm. Thanks so much for the bits. Some subs do a decent job of anglicizing the wordplay jokes. Some of them, not all of them, though. Konosuba did manage to get comedy through somehow. Konosuba is super weird, though, but Konosuba is funny for a lot of other reasons. Like, the funniest thing to me is, like, anime that has actually made me lose my shit. Probably City the Animation had some moments where I literally fucking lost my fucking shit. Also, School Rumble, amazing, top tier comedy, 10 out of 10. It's crazy how you're 2 hours into your stream and it's not ass o'clock. This is why I imagine when you said that you were moving to Spain, but I feel bad that you were forcibly moved to this slot, but it's such a godsend. I don't know how to feel. I mean, don't feel bad. I made the choice to move the streams myself.
Glad the neighbor situation was handled peacefully.
Thank you.
May only be able to join streams sporadically now, especially after April, but I will manage.
I'm really sad that I might lose some viewers over across the pond, but like at the end of the day, I always did kind of know that my ass o'clock in the morning streams, they were not going to be sustainable in the long term, especially if I end up having kids at any point, because it's going to be really, really difficult to keep that stream schedule going. And eventually, someone was going to complain. It wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when, you know? Thanks so much for the super chat, but like, yeah, I knew that someday I was gonna have to flip the stream schedule to a point where it was like within normal noise regulation, so I can be noisy, I can screech and scream and be like silly, and I won't bother anybody. I can finally watch without losing sleep, hooray! All combined, we have like over 500, which is solid for a slower stream. This is actually really good, honest to God. It's funny, right, because like, if you just look at my Twitch numbers, I'm, I guess, a medium-sized streamer, but thanks to YouTube, sometimes I have streams that like combine like 800 people. I'm not a small streamer anymore. It's just that a lot of people don't take YouTube into account. They just see your number on Twitch, and since on Twitch I don't have that many followers, people assume that I'm pretty small. Nope. decently large streamer, just not like not on Twitch. Speaking of which, if you guys do want to help me like fucking grow Twitch, go follow me over there. Even if you're on YouTube, I don't care. You don't have to like fucking watch over there. Just go give me a follow. We're at 32K over on Twitch, and I would like to get that shit to 50 or more. Medium fry streamer. Yeah, most people would assume that I'm a medium fry streamer, but I think that now, thanks to YouTube, I'm getting pretty up there. Our Lily's Big Pig. Hey, baby! Large! I've seen you get near 1K on YouTube alone. Oh, I've had streams that have broken 1K on YouTube alone. Yeah, no, like, my streams are doing pretty well, but you just have to combine the viewerships, and a lot of people don't combine them. So yeah, go follow me on Twitch and show Twitch that I'm actually not a small streamer at all. I want to watch you on Twitch to keep my streak going. Yay! Thanks so much for the follow, B+ streamer. Yeah, not small at all, not gigantic, but not like super tiny. YouTube beats out some larger YouTubers on their channels. Yeah, it's really funny, right? Because there's certain people that like they stream on YouTube and they get like 400 views, but like on Twitch they have like fucking 3K. Yay! Thank you, Waiting Mars. Thanks so much for the sub. Crystal, thanks so much for the follow. Back to YouTube. Yes. You even got your first 1 million video. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say a small channel could do that. It generally means a lot to me, though, that so many people have, like, actually followed my content. And I am not gonna lie, I was really scared yesterday. I had a moment of, like, ugh, because I was really afraid that if I had to move the streams to a different schedule, people were not gonna be able to come watch anymore. And seeing the stream actually keep a relatively number size, it's such a relief, but it also makes me really happy because that means that we've grown. And again, thank you guys so much because it's all thanks to you. If it wasn't for you butt fucks, I would not be here right now doing this for fun. I would still be like sometimes streaming a few times a week drawing, and now I'm just making content all the time, all day, and it's so fun. We're getting a lot more 100,000 view ones. Yeah! Twitch emotes stay waiting. Twitch has like bigger emotes and they're animated, which I love, but YouTube used to get on that shit, I think. We love the pink thing. Thank you. I'm gonna cry. I was so worried. Thanks. I gave myself a tummy ache. Ugh. Con is like that. She started dual streaming, but like her YouTube side only has a couple hundreds. I will say this, lovingly. If you're a streamer and you're of a decently big size, start streaming on YouTube. Like, it's so worth it to get, like, the support on YouTube. It grows your channel, not to mention super chats are the tits. Like, super chats help the channel so fucking much. You guys have no idea. Can we evolve from being buttfucks slowly? Okay, you can be cuter buttfucks. Things. Thanks so much for the follow, guys. The stress is in the perks of streaming. Yeah, it has its ups and downs. Thank you. You guys are the best. The subathon was a success. Plushies were fun. Then you got like 1 million new video. You're doing well and only getting better. Yeah, we're growing. I'm hoping that I can get that waifu cup by the end of the year. It won't be released anytime soon, but I'm hoping that we can start working on that. Thanks so much for the follows, guys. Thank you. Like, the more people we can get on Twitch, the more I can actually show Twitch that, like, no, not a small streamer at all. It's just that most people watch me on YouTube. YouTube VODs are a godsend in long term. YouTube VODs are going to be really, really good for you guys, mainly because of the schedule change. Don't put all your eggs into one basket and diversify your portfolio. Best way to get more audience reaches. I'm a variety streamer, I think. I can't use Twitch anymore. I've gotten extremely annoyed at that site. Oh, you don't have to use Twitch. I'm happy if you guys want to use YouTube. But, like, I do want to show Twitch that I actually do have a decent number of viewers. They're just not all in one platform. Remember, stream things. If a person gives you $70,000, ban them and return the money immediately. I would be very skeptical if someone gave me a gift back that big, yes.
It's a bit of a bummer since your old schedule was a perfect time for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But still, that won't stop me of coming in to see the misadventures of the pink thing and loving everything you and the community.
Aw, thank
Lily
you,
G.
Phoenix. And thanks so much for the sub. Again, yeah, I do feel bad, but it was a sacrifice I had to make to be able to keep streaming without noise complaints. Because, like, how shitty of a neighbor would I be if I kept doing it? You can give me 70 okay, I'll take it. I'll change that chance of being murder. Jaeger! Yeah, thankfully, their VODs are always going to be there. And for me, the most important thing is to be able to keep making edited content. So long as I can keep making like segments that we can, that Wave and I can put on YouTube, I think it's gonna be okay. Eventually the numbers will recover if there is a dip. It's perfect for me as an England person. I'm hoping that my EU audience will greatly increase now that I'm streaming at like a normal time for Europe. For me, stream is now fully watchable and not taking bites off my normal sleep. I mean, I'm glad. And also it made me realize like no one is on. No one is on when I'm streaming. Everyone is fucking like asleep or they ended streams already. I can actually raid people now. The Asian region also appreciates it. Oh, good. You're streaming at the best possible time for EU. Yeah, EU people! Who knows? Maybe next year I can go to fucking TwitchCon.
Can't do 70k, will this do?
Whoa, Kronos! Holy shit, thank you! That's going right into the Soundproof The Office fund. Thank you so much. That's incredibly generous. No, but Kronos, you're like legit. You would never murder me. I trust. Thank you so much. That's super generous. Wow! Thank you. That's all that shit goes to help the channel. Like fun fact, like all that shit is just to make sure that like the YouTube channel can keep functioning and I can keep Wave making more and more and more content. Because he does an awesome job, but like obviously baby boy's gotta eat. Someone has to pay for those clams that he wants to eat raw. Thank you, Kronos, so much. Oh, that's so sweet. Coming from YouTube videos and already became my Oshi. Best streaming times now, greetings from Germany. Thank you! That's so sweet. I think I get so flustered when people call me their Oshi, but thank you, that's so nice. He got a shit ton of gold after he took over the underworld. Indeed! But thank you. If you go to TwitchCon, I'm coming with. I'm probably gonna try and hit the one in the Netherlands, though. I'm gonna go to the EU one. If I go next year. Honestly, you'll probably be able to find me at the gsupps booth. I'm not gonna have a meet and greet because I'm not that big, probably. Maybe by next year I'll be. But, I'm probably gonna be hanging out at the gsupps booth because, they have a really nice space and it's just like a nice location to find people. I'd avoid the North America one. I don't plan on going to the States anytime soon. It's like such a long trip, too. If you get a waifu cup, I'm getting it the second I release it. If I get a waifu cup, I want to like push for like an awesome collection. At least one I would say you're my Yoshi. Oh. TwitchCon was so bad recently. TwitchCon North America. I don't think that TwitchCon in the Netherlands had issues. You're gonna build a soundproof fortress at this rate? No cap, I am actually going to soundproof as much as I can. Like, the first thing we did this morning, besides, like, calling the police and asking them about sound regulations and shit, is we called a company that makes, like, sound booths and shit, and we asked them if we could actually, like, soundproof the office. So we gave them some measurements, and we showed them a video of the space, and hopefully they can help us out. You're my Yoshi, deal with it. Ah! I guess I need to wait longer to meet you then. I will probably make it to the States at some point. Maybe not TwitchCon, but I do want to go to conventions. I could go to VidCon, I'm a YouTuber. Like Comic-Con or anime conventions. Anime conventions I would love. I'm already looking into like getting like at least my jacket made. Anime Expo. Oh, I would love to go to Anime Expo actually. I hope that it can help you and you can stream longer or later, because I hate how my schedule is at times when I want to see the stream. I know, I'm sorry. Some days I might stream a little bit longer, but for the most part, I have to be a considerate neighbor. It's part of, like, you know, being a mature adult. Like, if they can respect the fact that I'm going to be noisy till 10 p.m., the least I can do is not be noisy after 10. TwitchCon EU would likely be different from North America, but different culture and social norms, I think. Yeah, it's in the Netherlands, usually. If it ends up making it full soundproof, what would happen to your stream schedule? Could you make, like, the huge events like the Game Awards? If the soundproofing is good enough, I could. The problem is that, like, my neighbors like to sleep with their windows open. If there is an event, I could probably warn them in advance and tell them, like, hey, there's something that's going to be running a little bit late today. Could you guys sleep with your windows closed? And it's not even the entirety of the stream, it's only the screaming. I think the Silent Hill streams were the ones that set them off, honestly. A lot of consoles have 18+ panels later in the day. I don't know if I have the confidence to do a panel. I don't know if they would invite me, but I would go to the 18+ sections just to chat shit. Wait, they keep their window open even in winter? Yeah, a little psycho, but you know what? To each their own. I can imagine the triangle probably didn't help. The triangle is not that noisy. We measured it in decibels. It is not that noisy. You can barely hear it. Lily, is your office separate from the main apartment? Yeah, actually, my office is on the roof. So a lot of people in Spain that have like penthouses, that have like rooftop access, have add-ons on their roofs, but for the most part, it's people like me that have like offices. That have like offices or like little kitchenettes or like little lounging areas. I have this set up as an office, but I think my neighbors might have a bedroom up there. Or if they don't, they told me, because like they told me my office was right above their bedroom, so that means that they sleep with their window open and they hear everything. Depending on how good the soundproofing is, you could ask your neighbor if they could still hear you while you scream. Oh, I'm planning on asking her if I soundproof. I'm gonna be like, hey, like, do you still hear me? Because we had some work done in the office. Definitely it's the gurgly screaming when Pyramid Head turns up. I feel so bad. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep going with Silent Hill. Technically speaking, it should be fine, so long as it's 7 to 10. And like, I would start Silent Hill immediately, play Silent Hill for like 2.5 hours, and then stop. Hi! But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do F on stream, though. I want to, don't get me wrong, but I have to see what my neighbors say. They're not gonna say anything because I already told them when my work schedule is. People only get mad about the noise that they don't expect. So if they know that I'm gonna be working up here from 7 to 10, they should not really get mad if I'm screeching around a lot, you know?
Lily, how does one submit a challenge for an art review to you? Who sets that up and how does one reach them? I think you trying to figure out the themes of Gunvolt bosses would be cool.
Oh, I usually pick them myself, really. Thanks so much for the super chat. Like, yeah, there's no one to reach out to. I usually pick them myself. I support when I can, and this means I can also watch on weekends before doing other stuff. Oh, yay! We like Squeaky. Squeaky's friend of the channel. Does this affect your work? No, I'm already done with my work for the day. Like, part of the thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out a work schedule where I'm basically working a 9 to 5. So I can have, like, time to just chill in the afternoons if I need to, or do extra content if I need to. And then just stream and have, like, a good day. Usually by 5, I'm done with work for the day. That's the plan. By 5 or by 6. But, like, after stream, I have, like, 3 hours to do whatever I want. Genuine question. Did the neighbor mention hearing the triangle at all? No, only mentioned screaming. She only mentioned my voice, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. How did you accidentally buy whole grain bread? It's so easy to tell the difference. Yeah, the triangle is safe. You can barely hear it. Chat, it's so nasty. Whole grain bread is so good for you. Oh, I want quiero pan moreno. I might get some. But, like, I need that bread to eat with. I need, like, sobrasada or something if I'm gonna have something spreadable. Lily's louder than the triangle confirmed. The triangle's not that loud. They're not. They're surprisingly quiet. Like 50 decibels. So really the one I think it is? Artist? Yeah, same person. If you've seen someone draw big googly booblies over on fucking Twitter with the name Kinkymation, yeah, that's me. I still cannot believe that she was unable to find the source of the noise all summer. How did she finally figure it out? Silent Hill. I finally became loud enough for her to actually fucking clock it. And she apologized because she was really mean to Hubby. She was like, I'm so sorry. And we were like, no, honestly, valid crash out. We appreciated the apology, though. Shredded chicken sandwiches, whole grain bread, replace mayo on bread with avocado. Oh, that sounds so good. I'm actually gonna make like some little baby fried shrimps. Because I bought some, but I'm gonna make them for Hubby. You can have fish and fried shrimp, shrimp, and I can have the other half of the sweet potato that I baked today. You should ask her what out of context things she's heard you say. I think she just heard screaming. She can't. The reason why the husband thought it was a dog is because my voice is really muffled. They can't actually hear me. When you're sleepy and sleep deprived, your asshole levels will rise to exponential. And the lesson chat, don't do anything when you're lacking sleep, you will regret it. Ooh. Yeah, they also don't speak English. I kind of understand slapping like that if there's a lady constantly screaming every night at ass o'clock and just never ends. Yeah, that's why I felt bad. I was like, oh, whoops. I didn't know. Like, to be fair, who sleeps with their window open in November? But, like, also, it makes sense. It's late. I always knew that this was gonna have to change. I knew that eventually I was gonna have to use a normal-ass schedule. Because, like, yeah, it's really late. But this might actually be better for the stream in the long run, I think. Would you need to change your end screen due to the new time? Yes, I should probably end that. Actually, now that you mention it. I wanted to say that your video with Joel was great. Early sub, easy sub. Thank you! Honestly, at some point when I'm, like, old, I'm probably gonna, like, buy a little house in the countryside, like in the mountains, that still gets Wi-Fi, and I'm just gonna stream from there. Believe it or not, a lot of people on the island do that. They have, like, properties in the countryside that they go to all summer because it's, like, cooler in the mountains, and then they just fucking winter here on the island because it's warmer here. Grandma Lily screaming, yeah! What's the average November temperature at where the levels you are now? Right now, we're at like 15 to 14 degrees Celsius. There was a huge storm this morning, though. Imagine going to sleep at ass o'clock at night and suddenly hearing some pink thing going, is this the guy that throws piss? Me. Again, had I known, I would have changed the schedule a lot sooner. The dream? Yeah. The good thing about the situation with your neighbors is that it's going to become a really fun story. And I can see us becoming friends. Again, you should be friends with your neighbors. Like, honest to God, I could easily, like, I'm probably going to, like, bake her something and go give it to her, like a formal little, like, hi, thank you for being so patient with my fucking loud butt. But, like, I hope that we can become friends, honestly. That is not feasible to stream for your grandparents' place for the Game Awards. It's not something set in time. I might be able to, but moving the computer is going to be a pain in the ass.
I suggested to another streamer she needs a witch's house near a Swedish forest with electricity and internet.
I would love to have a cabin in the woods so long as I have good Wi-Fi, but that's kind of hard to do. I could probably do the Game Awards from my grandparents' apartment, but I might need to, like, actually get the Lily PC. Not the emergency PC set up for that. But if it's soundproofed, it should not be an issue. And I don't see myself screaming during the Game Awards. The problem was, I think, the Silent Hill streams. I picture so many scenarios of an little old Spanish lady getting up at, like, midnight 37 p.m. on a Wednesday looking for the source of the shrieking. She deadass told me she thought she was losing it, and I was like, I am so sorry.
If she gets streams of Ratman, she knows who to blame.
The funniest thing is that she can't hear what I'm saying. It's just muffled. Thanks so much for the super chat. Maybe since you're doing this earlier, you might be able to do some streaming longer, like you said before. No. I would love to, but no. We would just have to start earlier because the whole point of streaming earlier is so that I'm still within jurisdiction for, like, the noise curfew. Do you plan on baking them another necromorph cookie? God, no. Congrats, you became someone swinging the walls. I feel so bad. Lily's in the walls. Yeah. Even in customer service, I've learned most people just want to be treated with respect and giving clear answers and acknowledgement. The asshole Karens are rare, but it did the most psych damage. Yeah, that's the main thing, right? The main thing I wanted to do when talking to my neighbor was A, apologize, because yeah, fair. B, explain to her what my job is, and that I will be changing my schedule so I am no longer a nuisance. And she was so grateful that she gave me a hug, and I was like, I am super sorry, because I did not know. I told her, we've been here since June. No one said anything, so we assumed that there was nobody up here. And then she told me, I sleep with my window open, and I was like, oh. Okay, that's why. Alex, thanks so much for the membership. Thank you. That's so sweet of her. Yeah, no, I felt really bad. But she apologized to us. I apologized to her. And she seems like a really sweet lady, honestly. Did you ever see how she figured out it was you? The Silent Hill streams, I think. They finally got loud enough. Karens are like the ones that are like empowered and expect you to bend over backwards for them if you apologize. No, this lady was not a Karen. She was like a really cool Spanish lady. She's kind of like my mom's age, I think. Poor lady, I felt so bad. I swear to God, if I make like toffee or anything for Christmas, I'm taking her box. I could just like fucking use a balloon and get it across the wall to the garden, but like... it's better if I go to her building. Do you keep the windows open during winter? No, that's not normal. During the summer, a lot of people do it, but in winter, not really, no. We're talking about Christmas candy. I love toffee. I need to go get a candy thermometer though. I haven't made toffee in a while because of that. She gave you a hug. That means she was going completely mental and expected you to be like an annoying teenager, so apologizing to a crowd of guard and completely disarmament. Yep! She said that she was expecting us to be really mad because she yelled at us, but she was like completely floored that we both showed up together as a couple to apologize. She got low-key spooked when we showed up at her door because, fun fact, she technically lives in a different building. The entrance to her building is behind mine. So she told me that she got spooked, so she was so fucking floored that we showed up not only to apologize, but we were super nice about it, that she was like, oh, shit, okay. She introduced herself, now we know each other. I told her if she needs anything, just holler across the wall, because we're always up here. And she was like, oh, same. So like now maybe I have a new neighbor friend. The power of saying sorry. I think that apologizing when you genuinely fuck up is a good thing to do. And I fucked up. I did. Hola! Yeah, she told me she was really anxious all day because of it. And I was like, oh, so was I. I hope that you know when I finish Zelda, I'm gonna come to you crying that I'm contentless and then refuse to take any suggestions. Oh, I'm not even gonna pay attention to you. I'm gonna wall you. Have you ever seen the pigeon lady again? No! Hubby says she's dead. I don't believe it. Better than having a psycho neighbor. You don't want psycho neighbors. I've had my fair share, chat. You don't want psycho neighbors. Especially like in Mexico, I had a few. Not psycho, but loud ones. Because the walls in my old apartment were made of fucking paper. Humility is very important and not something to be afraid of. No, just apologize if you fucked up.
Get this pink thing a sitcom.
Yeah, I would have a great sitcom. Thanks so much for the super chat. Honest to God, like, knowing when to say sorry is such a vital life skill that I think that people on the internet forget about it. They do. I think that people on the internet assume you always have to be right. No, you don't. I've apologized for dumb shit that I've done in the past. And like, here's the thing about the problem with being a content creator, the problem with apologizing on the internet is you might be wrong, right? But you're getting hundreds and hundreds of messages of people telling you that you're wrong, and half of them are fucking schizo-babble, so you don't want to admit that you're wrong. That's why it's harder to apologize on the internet. Because if you say you're wrong, you also say you're wrong to all the fucking insane people, so you don't want to do that. Lily doing dumb shit? Preposterous, you're pink and perfect. I am! But I did do something dumb. I honestly did not know, and I feel bad, but now I do. I had a neighbor once who smoked so much weed that it leaked into my unit and stayed in the fucking wall. Some neighbors are just a nuisance. Yep. Are you gonna make a video with all the Kremlin characters in DK? Maybe. Accountability is rare these days. It's a vital social skill. For going outside, it's vital. For the internet, tricky. Hi! Yeah, real life is so different from the internet. That's why I tell people, Mama, go outside. Speaking of like short content, Wave, can you convert your like rare ladies thing into images? That could be a short video. I have you streaming on all 3 devices. ADHD flaring up. Yeah! You're a cat? Where exactly are you? How should I call you? I am an alien. I am vaguely cat-shaped, and I can look like a cat. See dancing thing on top of the screen. But, alien, actually. A little baby, well, it's a pretty thick tail, actually. Like, the form I have right now is probably the closest thing to my Eldritch form without the skull on my back and a lot of tentacles, although I do want to make that an outfit someday.
Heavy gives pink thing sandwich.
Hey, thank you, Heavy, for sandwich! Thank you. Thanks so much for the super chat. Touch grass is no longer a request, it's a plea. Please go outside. I'm begging you. I'm gonna become your mother, children. Please go outside. I'm begging you. Footies engage. Yeah! Yeah, I also need the Marvel Globshito video, and I need someone, a Star Wars fan, to get me all the fits from Padme so I can look at those. And for a bigger video, Star Wars. Thanks so much for the follow. Oh, hubby's been sneaking sips of my gsupps. I'm out! What happened with the neighbors? We hashed it out. I'm just gonna stream earlier from now on, and I'm gonna soundproof the office. Padme outfits is a lot, but she has such good fits. Melamoo strikes again. God damn it! Are we including the Clone Wars offers from the computers? No, no, no. Only do the IRL prequels, please. It has to be a short segment. Lily, can I please have some juice? I forgot the code. Yes, you can get juice, gsupps, with code KinkyMansion at checkout for 10% off your entire order. Does not just have to be gsupps or the waifu cups. It can also be for the apparel, for the soup, the tea, whatever you want on gsupps. You can get it with my code. Use it. Help me get my waifu cup. And I'm still gonna keep going, by the way. Because if I can get the waifu cup, mama, I'm gonna fucking aim for a flavor. Why not? Let's up those numbers. Damn, a couple from Clone Wars. Pick the best ones from Clone Wars, because it might be a really long segment otherwise.
Oh, if we're going to talk about weird Star Wars stuff, wait until we introduce you to the Yuzan Vong.
Bo homo, chat. Bo homo. What would you name your favorite Lily? I like Luckstat, but I need something more Lily Goth sounding. The pink drink would be funny. What would a Lily flavor be called or taste like? I would love something like Ramune Classic or Bubblegum or maybe Pink Lemonade. But that one's gonna be a few years. I think that you have to sell quite a bit if you want to get a flavor, but I'm still gonna do it. I can do anything. If I am something, it's motivated things. Eh, baby would actually be a really good flavor name. Eh, baby. I think that's one of the things I say the most, isn't it? If you get t-shirts, I might buy one. I mean, usually if you get a waifu cup, you get like a t-shirt and stuff too. Get big enough that I can get a support card and B cards. You need to design yourself like a frog. I would put you in my card. If I draw the card myself, I would put you in it. I would just cameo you in it. Eddie was trying his damn fucking best to get me into V card as soon as I got my waifu cup. BB is like your catchphrase is one of them. Oh, I'm out of gsupps. Wait, Easter egg, just a frog in the background. Name your flavor, keep that thing. No. If you made a flavor that tastes like classic Ramune or bubblegum, I would buy it immediately. That's what I would like to do if I ever got one. Name it dubious liquid. Alien blood. Imagine the flavor called Eh Baby. My very close from you are ababybomb.com.org and Lily. What? Yeah. I make a lot. People have asked me like, hey Lily, do you have a soundboard? No. That's just what my voice sounds like actually. No soundboard for Lily. What about 19 inches? Ooh. Name it Dandelion. No, Lily, you are the soundboard. I hate your focus mannerism keeping in the. Oh yeah, Jaeger literally went, eh, baby, once in public while he was here. It was great. It was glorious. Now whenever he's playing a video game and he's like struggling, he does the same thing I do when I'm struggling, which is like, yeah.
I can't believe I missed seeing Lily's reaction to Evo Moment 37 live, but I'm glad she saw it. I do look forward to seeing her reaction to Hyao's Evo win as well as what are you standing up for?
Oh yeah, that was wild. Like, I'm not big into fighting games, but like, Hubby broke it down for me. Apparently that was like a gigantic thing. Thanks so much for the super chat. It was not glorious. I said it in public. Dude, I've gone, oh no, in public. You're fine. Underrated quote is not. Didn't your girl also go, yeah, girl, at work? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It's super iconic. Even non-fighting game fans are aware of it. Yeah, I didn't know, but like, it's actually super cool. I've said Strapator instead of Strapator to people. Yeah, I think I still pronounced some of those wrong in that segment, actually. Joel gave me shit for it, but like, I stand by it. Well, you can say anything, get in public and get away with it. You're a content creator. People don't know that. People don't know what I am. Trying to explain my YouTube channel to people is like trying to explain fucking rocket science to a monkey. They just do not get it. Chip Fry, #1 stream moment. Oh, I lost my shit. Even when you tried to say the correct name, you fumbled. Fuck. Explain more thoroughly. Dude, no, I don't want to have to dive into a rabbit hole of what the fuck a stream is. Chip Fry is legendary. I'm still not over the Lugia pronunciation. I don't get it! My parents know about the channel, and I know that my dad has looked it up since he's nosy, but he probably doesn't understand it. He understands what streams are, at least. My mom knows that I stream, and I explain to her what it is, but thankfully my parents are, like, negative nosy, so they've never looked it up. I think nowadays most people under 30 get that you're a content creator, yeah.
You need an out-of-context chat compilation.
God, no, that would make chat look horrible, but it would be really funny, though. Thanks so much for the super. Hi! Do you pronounce Helia and Helians wrong on purpose? No. Hi! I'm sure you've answered it before, but how do your parents react to your other work? They don't know. They never bothered to ask, so I just never told them. It's Helia! That's negative nosy. My parents are not nosy.
Just explain it that you're like those old late-night radio broadcasts where someone would talk about their day and accept call-ins.
That's basically what I told my neighbor. I told them it's kind of like a radio show, and they were like, oh, it must be the bomb then. You're so noisy. And I was like, you could say it is. You could say that it's the bomb, yeah, but I'm sorry it's been so late.
Hi,
thanks so much for the super.
just got here, but have you seen the new Pokemon trailer for the DLC?
Already? Damn, that's fast. No, I haven't. Well, since I'm not gonna get it, I'm not really that interested. Thanks so much for the super chat, though. How do you pronounce Arceus? Arceus. Your new work schedule has me watching at the end of my workday, so hopefully it stays that way on my end. Oh, good. You manifested it. No, I didn't. They announced it. They've released 3 trailers. I expected only 1. You guys want to know something interesting about Pokemon? They're losing their most important demographic. They're losing the kids. Kids are not buying Pokemon games anymore. They're like, the people who are actually buying Pokemon games are like 30-something-year-olds. Children are not buying Pokemon anymore, and that is actually not good for Game Freak or the Pokemon Company. They're getting literally carried by nostalgia, and the more the games don't fucking perform up to par, the more people they're gonna lose. Too expensive? I think too expensive is part of it. And just, are you sure about that? Yeah, how you got that info? Apparently, less kids are playing Pokemon. Which is funny because the game is literally meant to be for kids. Kids mostly care about the cards nowadays. I think that kids would rather play video games like Roblox or Minecraft and shit. Like, a lot of kids don't have, like, a ton of interest in stuff like fucking games that are not live service anymore, if that makes sense.
How TF do you pronounce Arceus correctly but not Regis?
Oh wait, the TTS pronounces it wrong. It's Regis. Thanks so much for the super chat. And Fortnite. I think that kids would rather play shit like Fortnite. Lily, what? Lily, yes! Kids like freedom in their games. Pokemon being like a sandbox does not make it as good for them.
I mean, are there games and franchises that you think were better in your youth than games today, Lily?
It's hard to say. Like, here's the thing, right? I'm not a big fan of live service. I never have been.
Because modern-day kids wants to play Call of Duty and GTA because parents are not checking what the FAK their kids are playing just to leave them be.
A little bit. Like, so the thing for me is, I don't like live service.
Mortal Kombat XL character review?
Maybe if I don't have to do the fatalities, because those make me gag. Thanks so much for the super. Like, I prefer games that have like a beginning and an end and that's it. Which is why I like RPGs. Every single current IP is carried by old fans. Kids only care about Fortnite, Roblox, and Minecraft. Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I told Hubby, are you sure it's because, like, I don't think it's because of Pokemon. I think it's because, like, kids just don't play actual video games anymore. They'd rather just go live service. Okay, he's sending me memes. You came back to Yu-Gi-Oh! After 10 years. Oh, boy. Okay.
First off, games these days want to be remembered for a long time, but they do it wrong. They add a giant paper-thin world instead of a smaller world with oceans of depth. Secrets and replayability are the secret recipe.
I completely agree. I think a game needs to be replayable, it needs to be fun, and it needs to have, like, lore and world building that's pretty deep, so people keep coming back to it. This guy review one, Lily. Oh, I do want to do that one as well. Okay. Is it that difficult to play the fucking game? Is that one turn? Mama, is that one turn? What the fuck? Yes? Why? Stop. What the fuck was that? That was like 10 cards, a dice roll, and a handshake. Does he need to sneeze and say the magic words next? Lily, that was nothing. What? What the fuck is a pendulum sun on? 0 out of 10. No magical blonde girl coming out of the cards to give you some sloppy. Oh, well, that was me. It's a pretty big board, to be fair. That's not even a true full turn. What do you mean not a true full turn, chat? You usually have to declare effects so the opponent can keep. Oh. Turn 1 sweeps on the metal, Lily. What? It is possible to win your opponent first turn. What the fuck is wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh? Really? The battle phase. It can also be a POV of not opening with hand traps. Oh, there's like 5 phases per turn. Jesus. What's wrong with this game? It's complicated. Yu-Gi-Oh is complicated. Only a lawyer can actually read the cards and play that game because the type is so tiny. A turn can be as long as 10 minutes. What? How to win a game? Hope you go first. How do you decide who goes first in Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, dude. Okay. Okay. No fucking thriller movie can compare to this. I've done this before. My dog is like this, so I feel this. Okay. Dude, no, it's gonna bite you. Dude, it's gonna bite you. Dude, it's gonna bite you. No, it's gonna bite you. Oh my god, it's gonna bite you. Oh!
Он не укусит?
It's not gonna bite you. Are you sure about that? Are you sure it's not gonna bite me? It's going to bite you. When my dog is like guarding a toy like that, if you try and take it, it's going to bite you. There's malice in those eyes. Thanks so much for the follow. There is malice in there. No.
Yu-Gi-Oh has been once so ridiculous with its power creep, and trap cards have essentially become useless, which is 1/3 of the cards.
Oh, dang. That's actually a lot. Thanks so much for the super chat. Not sure your dog is an angel. You've never tried to take a toy from her, have you? El diablo, güey, no mames. Dude! That sounds like a Geiger counter.
Он точно не укусит?
Just grab it. No, dude. My dog would have bit me already. Lily, if you want to see how insane Yu-Gi-Oh can get, watch a top-level game during, like, tournament format. The deck could play and set up a full board on the opponent's run. Jesus. The twitching! Angry! Dude, it's so... This is when you just pick it up. Whole dog, nothing you can do about that. Yep, entire dog. That's how I do it. Pick up the whole fucking puppy. He's... Ooh! Dude, he's not happy. He's not happy. Mine.
Башка, пирожок. Пирожочек, пирожочек, усики.
He's so cute, though.
Ой.
Angry. An angry baby. Like, it's so cute, but I feel like it would bite my fingers off. Not a happy puppy, no. Ferocious. Small dogs are the ones that tend to be the giant fucking dicks. You're right, that's just a Geiger counter. You're radioactive. He's angry. Angry boy. Why must he taunt it? To see if he can take the toy.
I don't think you can park there.
Oh, I love these. But I'm sorry, this is just dick moves. This is like the most dick move thing in the universe. Like, you can't park there. Mm.
I know I can't park there.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but if you go, you can't park there to someone who was just in an accident, you are a cunt. You are so mean. Like, dude, car accidents are so fucking stressful. Imagine on top of everything else, some dumb fuck drives by and tells you you can't park there. Objectively funny. Oh, it's so funny.
Hey, you can't park there. That's what I said. You need to leave.
I recognize that deck is. The dice roll at the end is a monster that forbids your opponent from playing the game if they roll higher than you.
Chat.
And you get to change one of their dice to a 7, so it's 93% chance to succeed.
This is like the time that a girl posted a picture of herself touching grass and someone replied in the comments with her exact address. Jesus. I think Hubby has that card, actually. Thank you for the bits. What? Jesus, what? Yeah. Remember that really sad Star Wars guy, Slow and Low? No. Slow and Low sounds like fucking a sugar substitute.
You can't park there, sir. Pardon? You can't park there. Pull over, I'm going to breathalyze you because I think you're drunk. You can't park that there, mate. Fuck off! Hey, you can't park here!
Fuck you, motherfucker!
You can't park there.
He gets so mad.
Back in Macedonia, my family has 4 dogs. The smaller ones are the rowdiest, while the bigger ones are so cuddly and chill.
Yeah, I would argue that my dog is not cuddly at all unless she really likes you. I made the mistake of looking up cat adoption places on the island, and I found a few contenders that I was like, no, I can't, not now. They're so cute, and you can adopt in pairs. But it's like, no, Lily, no.
Hey, you can't park there. Appreciate you.
And one of them laughed.
You can't park your car here, ma'am.
Are you blind?
Ma'am, move your car.
What the hell? Are you some kind of...
That's so mean. Lily, why not?
It's gonna blow. Watch out!
Ma'am, you can't park your car here.
Are you serious?
Excuse me, mate. You can't park there, sir.
I know I can't park there.
I love that.
Hey, you can't park there. You can't park there.
Hey, mate!
How did you even get your car there? Jesus. That one seemed framed. That one seemed staged. Yeah, that one was staged. You don't adopt the cat, they adopt you. If it was not for the dice roll, I would have no idea what the deck was. It's that infamous. Oh!
You can't park there!
I like it when they all laugh.
Wait!
Oh!
Is everybody okay?
Yeah, he's lucky he's okay.
You guys know you can't park there, right?
I like how he asked if people were okay before he did the thing. Animals that don't sound like how they look. Okay. A roe deer. Okay. Slow and low is the glove she did from the quiz whose entire purpose was to report the heroes for a parking violation. What? The cat distribution system comes for us all, Lily, even you. I mean, yes, but later. If I'm gonna have a cat, it's gonna be later in life, after I had kids. Oh, boy. Landlord's making upgrades to double the rent. Does this happen? Oh! Oh god, that hurt my soul. Ew!
Get your hand in there really good. A whole hand.
Dude. Dude, your hands. Okay, chat. No. I need to go. You guys to tell me your worst landlord stories, please. I need to know this. Welcome to Mega. I need the worst landlord stories you guys have, like chat submitted, because I need to go through those. The painting everything white. Why? This is the landlord special, Lily. Ooh. Well, you're already in cat adoption if I find one. Cockroach painted the wall. I have none, unfortunately. Neither do I, but I used to. And my landlady used to be really nice. I am the landlord. Are you nice?
And just come in the back door. There
oh
it
my
is.
god. Don't paint the light switch. Why does it look so much better? Stop! Woo! Oh, dude, that hurt my soul. Not mine, but I saw one from Reddit where landlords sued them for damages, and the evidence they brought was videos of their poster-covered walls saying the damage is under the posters. They were not allowed to go into the apartment in the first place. Yeah, that one triggered me. Same! Okay. Oh, look at Pog!
Un truc hyper handicapant quand je mange sur le canapé.
Oh, he's locked in. No, chat, that dog is locked in. Oh, he's so fucked. He's so fucked! Grab onto your sandwich!
Avec Albert, regardez comment il est matrixé avec la bouffe, c'est pas possible. Papa. Mais arrête! C'est pas possible! Albert!
Oh my god, his name is Albert!
Mon sandwich! Albert!
Oh my god! I told you guys the dog locked in.
Mais regardez-le!
He sees food. Yeah. Greed. His greed disgusts me. His greed disgusts me.
Ça tu manges pas! Albert!
Landlord caught animal control on our dog and took off a clothesline from our backyard before telling us at all. Then refused to fix our leaking water off the side of the house. Why are people like this?
Albert, viens ici!
This is greed that they talk about in the Bible. He just fucking demolished that entire sandwich. He just demolished that entire fucking bocata bite.
Il y a un truc hyper handicapant quand je mange.
He just demolished that entire thing.
Albert, regardez comment il est matrixé avec la bouffe.
Pugs and bulldogs have zeros of control. My dog would eat anything.
Papa. Mais arrête! C'est pas possible! Albert!
I love the fucking way he fucking calls the dog. Like the anger. Oh my god!
Albert! Putain, il est en train de...
Dude! Goodbye sandwich. You cannot eat that anymore. It's dead. Train your dogs, people. Seriously. If my dog ever did that, I would smack her on the nose. Like, congratulations, you have dog AIDS now. You can't eat that sandwich. Sin of greed. That's the greed they talk about in the Bible. There were no thoughts in that dog's head besides food. Food! The HOA especially. Ooh, I love HOA stories because we don't have that here, so it's always interesting to hear that perspective. When our Mastiff was younger, he got up on the kitchen counter and ate a whole rotisserie chicken. No! I bought a cat for my anxiety. The cat. You know what? I'm cured. I don't want one. I'm cured. I don't want a cat. I'm fine. I'm good. I don't want one. I'm fine. I don't want a cat anymore. I'm good. How? A cat. This is why you don't get a cat. Yep.
I can't wait to go to Toys R Us so I can get a Donkey Kong, or a Donkey Kong, or a Donkey Kong, or a Donkey Kong, or a Donkey Kong.
I'm gonna buy hubby one of those. I want to get hubby one of these. We only get these at Toys R Us.
I can't wait to go to Toys R Us so I can get.
Wait, our HOA is only an American Greed / Power Trip thing yet again? Yeah, like we have community stuff here in Europe, but they've never gotten super angry. Like I wanted to do some work on my rooftop, so I wanted to like repaint some walls in different colors, and I asked like my fucking community manager, hey, am I allowed, like what's the rule book for like doing stuff for your apartment? And they were like, there is no rule book. You can do whatever you want. You own the place, right? I was like, yeah. And they were like, yeah, just do whatever you want.
Or a Donkey Kong, or a Donkey Kong,
or a Donkey Kong,
or a Donkey Kong.
I want all of them.
Donkey Kong,
wait, Toys R Us still exists? Yeah, they managed to save it somehow. My HOA got mad at me if you leave your garage door open. Homeowners associations are the worst, led by people who power trip over communities because their spouses don't love them. Oh, cold YouTube! Yeah, Toys R Us in Canada never shut down, and there's some in Mexico as well. All right, great sword. Oh my god. Oh! Yeah.
Don't have any landlord stories, but when I was in 5th grade I tried to make friends with the neighbor kids cause we went to the same school and they me locked out in the balcony and trashed the apartment.
Oh no, oh that's awful. No, thanks so much for the super. Oh! Me! Oh, this is me. ADHD weaponized. Oh, baby! Yeah, this one's very accurate, actually. Oh! Lock on, babe. Dale! Light boat, no one cares.
I need to erase this from my mind.
Me! How do I get good? Yeah.
The lad deserves to enjoy his final hours.
Yeah, let him have this. Ow. 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 I'm a lipo user. Oh no. I like the light bow gun. Wave. I'm a dual blade user. So I'm ADHD personified. What do they do to glaive? It's just a lot. Insect glaive is a lot. I'm more heavy, honestly, but still like I thought you were a hammer, baby. The hammer is funny, though. I don't like slow weapons, but the hammer is very funny. Them killing Insect Glaive is one of like the reasons I stopped playing, to be honest. Have they actually fixed the performance issues they've had with Monhunt and PC? No. Oh, well, slowly? Probably not. Not yet. Sometime in December. Hopefully they can patch stuff in. Oh, dude, I'm completely out of gsupps. Fuck. No, I'm gonna have to get another one. I'll just make myself some tea. Late, the game's reputation is in the gutter. A lot of people aren't happy with Monhunt, are they? I haven't touched it in a while now. Neither have I, but I have a lot of other games to play, so that's my excuse. Hope you yoinked your subs. Yes. Oh, this has been my experience playing Silk Song in a little for a hot minute. Oh! Yep. Do that once and you're gonna feel great. Literally what it feels like. And dead.
Fun fact, if you main Insectglaive you automatically get French citizenship.
Oh, dope! I want. Thanks so much for the super chat. I did this with bees. And then you sit on the bench and... Asshole. I'm really glad that didn't gank me because I'm a wall licker. I like, so many people suffer through that, and everyone on my stream was waiting for me to sit, and I was like, hold on, I'm gonna fucking check the walls, and they were like, no! Fuck you. Yeah, I did it. Shattered like glass. She's fine. I didn't have low health when I got hit, thankfully. Yeah, it doesn't actually kill you. Sales this, sales that. Regardless, there's still be a community there. Yeah. It was sad we didn't have the crash out. I don't crash out, though. I'm not a crashing out person. Did you ruin 2 traps that stream? Maybe. A little bit. Most people are waiting for the game to have more stuff. What? Oh, Monhunt? Probably. I crash out on the regular. Not me, sis! You crashed out on the Gropshito quiz. Yeah, but I don't crash out on games. We do Scream, which is just as entertaining. Oh, dude, no. Like, the Silent Hill fucking streams have been an exercise in, like, can you, like, please rein it in? Like, I'm going to have to play with a plushie on my lap so I can muffle my screams in it so I don't fucking upset my neighbors. Because, mama, I am loud. Super loud. And that means I gotta be careful with my volume control, because if you're streaming, I'm projecting, I'm like throwing my voice out there, and then if you're playing something scary and you're easily spooked, because I'm easily spooked, you're gonna scream. I've had times where I've screamed while playing Silent Hill, and Hubby's head pokes up from like behind the computer screen like a gopher, and he judges me. And he just looks at me like, dude. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. You crash out over gross things, or you puke or wet socks, or you puke soak socks. Ugh. Judgmental Momo. No, he has every right to judge me. That I was loud. Dragon Master, thanks so much for the membership. Thank you. Play it while sitting on Hubby's lap so you can clap your mouth shut when you scream. That would be so uncomfortable, though. Can he also hear you from downstairs? No, he's in the office while I'm streaming in case I have audio issues. Apparently I was so good with the Interglaive that I was able to Elder Seal and Elder Dragon. Though, to be unable to be Elder Sealed, only that they had very low Elder Seal chan. And apparently one of the devs said it was my Monster Hunter World game that they nerfed it in Monster Hunter Wild. Okay? I think that would get some, like, undesired reactions. Yeah, I think that I should not be screaming around if Hubby's, like... if I'm sitting on Hubby's lap. Like, he's usually in the office while I'm working. If I'm doing a reaction stream, he's, like, right next to me. If I'm playing games, he's either at his desk or on the little daybed that I have. Either he's playing something on his Switch himself or he's just chilling. Love Marvel Rivals videos. Thank you! I got an exploit patched in the game bug fables. Oh, you told me about that, yeah. Didn't you justify like Clash out over the Final Fantasy 14 Crunchy Tacos? Yes. Yeah, Marvel Rivals review is gonna happen tomorrow. Now that I've fixed my schedule, I can easily make it so I can do that stuff, so long as I'm not making noise after 10 p.m. In fact, I think I have about 2 minutes before I actually have to end the stream. I'm gonna have to start maybe a little bit earlier so I can have my extra 10 minutes after stream. So while still being within like the time limit. Or I'll just be quiet before the stream ends. Meow. Not like stop talking, but like I won't scream. You don't crash out over gameplay stuff, only dumb writing or design stuff. Yeah, my crash outs are more about like plot or something stupid happened, less about gameplay. TF2 rewards players that report bugs. If you report something major and another reason it gets fixed, they give you a special hat with an unusual effect of your choice. Oh, I love that. Would it be rude to admit that I watched the Silent Hill streams largely because of the screams? No, actually. I think most people watch them because comedy. To be fair, like, I ended the last stream with, like, a huge stomachache. And I told Hubby about it, and he was like, well, no shit, what segment did you do? And I was like, I got chased like 3 times, and he was like, yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Because, like, I got chased once in the hallways with, like, the foot things under the grates, and then I got chased by Pyramid Daddy in the place with the green light, and then I got chased by Pyramid Daddy again, and I had to go through, like, fucking 3 rooms full of mobs in the red rooms. Bye! And he was like, yeah, that segment's kind of intense, but don't worry, I think it's gonna be chill from now on. And I'm like, oh, hopefully, yes. I watched them to thirst over Pyramid Head. You have a lot to thirst over last stream. Was the character design on Nika count as a crash? A little bit, yeah, but like it wasn't a design review. It was more of like a roast. I feel like if I did Nika now, I would approach it very differently. Don't forget the legs. Oh yes, the legs. He also got too confident and immediately regretted it. He was coming for me. I thought he was just gonna stand there and that's it. No, immediately came for my leg. Comedy's great, but it's also great to see you digest the story on themes. I'm having a great time with it. I think I'm becoming a bit of a horror game junkie, honestly. According to Hubby, Silent Hill F right now, he's having a really good time, but it's not as scary. I think that if I play Silent Hill 2 in its entirety, I'll be desensitized to most ookie spookies. In hindsight, it's actually good that your neighbor doesn't understand English. Imagine hearing you screaming about daddy at ungodly hours. Ooh. He says it's scary, but not as scary as 2. Yeah, could you imagine if, like, my fucking neighbor actually understood English and he heard me screaming, Daddy! Over, like, at ass o'clock in the morning? God, no. I mean, I'm married, valid, but still. Alright, next is Dead Space. Dead Space has a different hurdle, and the hurdle is I will barf. The realization, yeah. The problem with Dead Space isn't so much that it's scary, it's that the body horror will literally make me barf. Yeah, I don't like body horror. I can't handle that shit at all, so it's like, what? Alien Isolation, I might try. I could do that, but those streams would have to start at like 6 p.m. so I don't fucking completely alienate my neighbors. Poor things. Oh, I hear the dog walking around. She's probably waiting for me to take her downstairs. I'm still gonna play Atlas and have you watch. Like, Hubby can play it, or you can play it and I'll commentate, but I'm not playing it myself. Pro Country might be better. Soma, I can't play Soma. It gave me existential dread so bad it gave me a panic attack. I couldn't do it. We considered recording underneath a thick blanket. No! No, but I'm gonna soundproof the office. You'd be fine with RE1 and 2. Probably. I mean, I played 4. And I might play 9. I might play Requiem. Who knows? I just have to sort out the soundproofing first. Soma's go so good, though. Soma's a great story, but it gives me existential dread, and it gave me panic attacks. I think that when I first tried to play Soma, I did not have my anxiety in check nearly as much as I do now. So it gave me a lot of anxiety. I could probably play it now, though. It just makes me sad. What about Doki Doki? Oh, I played that one already. Thanks so much for the follow. Play Soma. Remember, robots have no cell. No. If anything that's like super existential horror is too much for you, then maybe Look Outside is not for you. Maybe not. But yeah, body horror I can do as long as it's not super gory. Have you tried Outlast? No. I don't think I could, actually. Outlast is one of the ones that, like, Outlast I can't fight back. If I can't fight back, I don't like it. I don't like being chased. I enjoy Silent Hill because I have my steel pipe and I have my gun. And I enjoy Resident Evil because I have my gun. But if I can't, like, run away, I have a really hard time. If I can't fight back, I really struggle. I just learned you're streaming earlier now. Yeah, I put up a community post on YouTube, but I guess I'm gonna have to make something for Twitch as well. And re-upload my schedule. Outlast might need Hubby to play it if I think. Yeah, that's what I told Jaeger. Like, Hubby can play it, I'll commentate. But I'm gonna have to keep being reminded to not only look at chat. Because I don't think I can do that myself. I would just not be able to move. You would not be able to handle Halloween haunted houses in real life based on the last Silent Hill stream. That's what it's like. Oh, I might fight back. Like, you guys have seen what happens when I get too scared, right? It becomes rage. It's fight or fight. I played Outlast with my bro and his wife, and they had me play while they were screaming in the background. Yeah, basically me. Amnesia? Maybe amnesia? I don't scream. I climb up like a turtle when I'm scared. No, I yell. I shriek. I make noises. Hi. You'd probably try to punch out one of the actors, and I would feel so bad. My opinion, Outlast is just gross. It's a lot of gross out, but it is genuinely spooky. I don't scream. I curl up like a baby. I yell, and then I get mad. YouTube dropped the ball. I never got noticed. Really? I thought you guys got notices for everything. Yeah, I made a community post earlier that we're going to be streaming earlier from now on. Si pudiste con Silent Hill 2, creo que puedes con casi cualquier juego de terror. Ese es de los pocos juegos que me gustan, de verdad. I think that Silent Hill 2 is one of the genuinely scariest experiences I've ever had. Outlast reminds me of the Saw movies a little bit. A little bit, actually. I think that I would need to get really drunk for Outlast. When I was playing Resident Evil 4, I almost always had a drink with me. Fun fact. Almost always had something to drink because I just could not hack it. I made myself like amaretto sours and I was good. I can't do haunted houses. I will just be standing there terrified the whole time. Me. Liquid courage, huh? I needed it. Well, you should play the rest of Resident Evil. I did them the first time this year and I handled them well. Yeah, like I played like Resident Evil 4 like 2 years ago and then I did it with alcohol and it was fine. All right, I'm gonna end stream and we're gonna set up a raid. Let's see. We're gonna do the Marvel Rivals character review tomorrow, chat. So stick around for that one. Remember, streams are gonna start at 7 p.m. from now on.
Thanks to your Silent Hill streams, I've upgraded my PS Plus and downloaded the game.
Fuck yeah, baby! Thanks so much for the super. All right, we're gonna do a little baby raid, but guys, remember to tune in. Remember to tune in tomorrow for the Marvel Rivals stream. It starts earlier, so keep that in mind. Go get some gsupps for energy. We're gonna go raid Scoochan, all right? I love you things. Have a wonderful evening or early morning for America's case. And I will hopefully see you guys very soon. Okay, bye!